While we get that, I feel like this is like the epic Bidoof. Have we watched this one? I'll have it going and just have it on low while we're starting up. But if this is like, oh, actually, I think this is a different one than the one I was thinking about.
Yeah, I don't think this one showed up as watched.
Yeah, because the one I'm thinking about, that's one of my favorites, has the entire team Bidoof, and in this scenario, it is just a Bidoof, a Shuckle, and a Blaziken. I feel like this is different.
Okay.
Let's see.
Pokemon.
I'm gonna freaking drink some Mountain Dew. Hold on. Powder says first, yes! Ha! Darius Elam says hello. Hello, Darius.
Excuse me.
Oh, that's right. I was supposed to get the stream up. Crap, I forgot. I was trying to gather my own clips. I'm sorry.
No, that's totally fine. I'm drinking on some Mountain Dew because I was actually getting kind of sleepy. What I should have had was Poggers. Use code Princess Poggers to get your Poggers today at PoggersLifestyle.com. Link in the description below. They have a green apple flavor now. And a fruit punch flavor, if I'm not mistaken. They keep getting new flavors. What the fuck?
There we go. All right.
Yeah. So let's watch a little. Charles B says, so why did you change your name to Petal Blossom? To avoid real life people from tracking me down. It turns out using half your real name in a username is not a good idea.
Yeah, I've been kind of weary of people doing that for a long time.
Yeah, it's just that. Oh no, go ahead.
So many people's usernames is like something they made up before they became famous, so it's like that's just kind of like what they're used to using, and then all of a sudden they get famous, and then they start getting doxxed, and they're like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, freaking, I don't think my name would be good enough for that, but, like, someone got very close. Someone in my real life who I don't talk to this stuff about got really close to just uncanning the whole thing, and I was just like, I don't even want to get close to that. You know too many people that I don't want to know about this. Like, yep, stay away from me. So we're making sure. We're making sure. Anyways, let's see. Hello, everyone's saying hello. You can still call me Heather if you want to. It's not a big deal to me. Paladin says, oh no, more Pokemon. Yes, more Pokemon, Paladin. We like to have fun here. Do you like to have fun?
So, Heather, I have added 2 new buttons to your stream deck tonight.
Oh, cool. Let's see.
So first is that play pause button. That will play and pause anything you got going.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
And the second one, you're going to want to have the video paused for this, is the button called It's Bad. Go ahead and press that one.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why we're running the fundraiser.
God.
Woo!
My D drive is massive. It's overloaded.
Since I moved in fact, possibly a little before then, we've been recording every stream. Her OBS output folder is almost 900 gigabytes.
I might suggest one of the advantages of what if you're posting on YouTube, why are you recording it?
Well, because
for editing purposes.
Yeah, and also, have you noticed that, like, sometimes your YouTube shit gets fucked up and it's all laggy on YouTube, so you want the original recording so you don't get the laggy version?
Sometimes.
Yeah, because I've had a few
stuff
streams.
Off of Twitch a lot, so I haven't had too much of a problem, so.
Oh yeah, because I remember there was one stream I really liked back in the day where Brawny came over to visit me while I was living in Tucson, and I'll just take this off right now. And he came in, impersonated me, and I came in with a freaking Reaper from Overwatch mask, and like we did a whole bit. But the thing is, it was super laggy when YouTube caught it, and when you look back on it, if you try to find it and watch it, like it's still super fucked up because that's how YouTube captured it. But if my OBS had been recording, we could have saved that bit, which is unfortunate, but you know, it was just silly. Unscripted and silly.
I got you.
Alright.
Go Blaziken! Kick your ass!
I just love the sound for this song for this. It's just like, what a bop. This was probably before they started doing all their sound effects that really make it these days, but
yep.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Unstoppable.
I think this is a track from Mario Galaxy.
Is it? Wow. Whoa, that was a lot of damage.
Oh,
That's a lot of damage.
and
Oh,
the
there
max power frustration.
damn. That sucks. I mean, it sucks
Oh,
for that
Seer
guy.
was in for it. No, oh no, she wasn't. Oh, okay, I'm confused. Someone was
Seer's
joined.
in the room.
She's right here.
Well, someone joined. I thought it was her avatar. I was like,
Oh, she was in here a second ago.
I can't take the double audio.
Mm.
ah, I gotcha.
I'm getting my yarn knotted. Ah, ah. Oh,
Excuse me.
So I've
Get
been
'em, but
playing a game.
Yeah.
I've been playing a game that I think might be up Bronny's alley.
is it that
Um,
first-person pixelated shooter you've been playing? I've seen clips of it.
yeah. It's called Bolt Gun. It's basically
Oh.
Doom, but like takes place in the world of Warhammer.
So, yeah, me and Bronny were watching you play that, and I'm like, honey, is he playing Doom? And he's like, that's not Doom, that's something else. And I saw the tags, like, it says Warhammer! There was a pixelated Warhammer game? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Is this a V2 concert?
Oh, wait, that's right. I put this on here earlier today.
Well, I would assume you would have. Oh, not the Five Nights at Freddy's song. For a while, I didn't realize she was wearing pants. I thought her legs were that pasty.
I mean, compared to her face.
I wish all my fans were little chickens and cat heads that held glow sticks.
Well,
Alright.
you know, it is very common that VTubers come up with a name for their followers.
I guess mine is Royal Subjects. I say it in my videos, and I keep the princess thing going. So, you
Yeah.
know.
I think Doki's is Dragoons? Do I have that right?
I don't know.
There's been a couple VTuber graduation controversies. I'm trying to remember if I've got hers straight.
I don't even subscribe or actively watch a VTuber. I just scroll through clips. Why do I get the drama?
Because I don't know. Well, that becomes
Yeah.
part of the community, and then you have kind of another VTuber in your stream. So yeah, and then
suppose
you have
so, huh?
people who are kind of like in the community. So yeah, it just happens.
It's like, too bad, Heather. You get all of the negatives, none of the benefits. Fuck you.
Yeah, so Doki here used to be Selene when she was part of Niji Sanji. Long story
Yeah.
short, she left that company under very bad circumstances. But Selene was a dragon VTuber, and her fans were called Dragoons. So when I think she went back to her Doki Bird personality, and everyone was trying to
Yeah.
come up with funny names, and she just like, joke's on you, you're all Dragoons! Because screw Niji Sanji.
Yeah, fucking Niji Sanji is like fucking shit.
The parent company is named Any Color, and they choose to be black.
Oh yeah.
That's every color in one color.
Are you familiar with the concept of a black company? It's a Japanese thing. Basically, it's a super bad workplace. They overwork their employees, sometimes to the point of death.
I see.
Yeah, like working, and it's also super hard to get. So,
You know what? That makes me think of is the American work culture, and that also makes me think of.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, this is amazing! Oh, immediately! Ah, yes! This is what I live for! This is some good shit!
The audio on this one.
Alright, now you remember the saying I taught you, right?
oh,
So before we get into this, but yeah, I was thinking about how that makes me think of American work culture because I watched one of those top 30 Watch Mojo videos and it was labeled like things that Americans do that they think is normal. One of them being like, "Hey, we're severely overworked. What the fuck?" But another being like there was like quite a few on there that you expect and I was kind of proud of the fact that we have such big portions of food. I was just like it made me think like, I'm kind of like being fat in America is just kind of the standard. It amazes me that people outside of America get fat. You ever think about that? Because we have all this shit in our food that's illegal. in like other parts
Yeah.
of the world. Like people in Europe, what is their excuse for being fat? You don't got
Beer
like
is
the
very
fuck.
high in calories.
Excuse me, they don't have the
Yeah.
red dye in their food. They don't have the drug in their food that makes my brain do the chemical
Actually,
thing and I want to eat more chips. I'm just saying, like, if you're outside of America and you get fat, I'm kind of impressed. How'd you
Heather,
pull that?
do you understand Europe's drinking culture? And do you know how many calories are in beer?
I try not to think about it, if I'm being honest.
I
I
know the
like to
feeling.
drink. You think I want to think about
No,
how
no,
many
no,
calories are in this?
No, like wine and the big sips and all that, they're probably fine. I'm like specifically beer. Beer is made from wheat. So you are dealing with
Yeah.
you are drinking bread basically.
Mm.
And
Yeah,
they will put away so much.
Well, you know, these you say they're probably fine, but alcohol is a lot of calories. But
I
I'm
mean,
just
well, it's
saying,
not
like,
just that.
how does an English person get fat? Because what did they even have to eat? Beans and toast? The Navy calls that shit on a shingle for a reason. You're getting fat on shit on a shingle? That's terrible. That's disgusting.
It's all
You said the
carbs,
Navy, so we have to factor in their hearty diet of sausages.
Oh.
Yes, of
Well, I'd
course.
respect that a little more.
Oh, yeah, also.
But anyways, well, fuck.
No.
Oh, hey, let's just catch up on chat real quick. What's going on in there? Something. Sorry guys, let me just zoom through this and try to zero in on anybody had any
Oh,
questions. They seem to be talking mostly to each other.
I see
Trent saying
someone
hello.
mentioned. Yeah. I see someone mentioned that Jersey Mike's lost a couple of customers. I'm assuming they must have had a bad experience.
I mean, they don't serve really good sandwiches, so what? I mean, how else would they? Rusty says Heather is so hilariously easy to please. Yes, there was a T-Rex with an afro and star glasses. Like, come on.
I
what
saw
more
that
do
in a
you
King
need?
Ani video in like 2018.
Oh my god. Oh, I forgot I had to like spread the stream in places. So silly of me. Gotta advertise. Gotta spread the word.
Honestly, I don't think anyone in chat actually cares. We just like meme about it.
Oh my god. Let me go ahead and get this video going.
Yeah, Ricky, I remember you said boss makes 1,000, I make $1, so let's go cut the catalytic converters off the work truck, right?
There you go. That's the spirit.
Boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I poop on company time.
Yeah, that is right. I
That
kind of
too.
am remembering now. The one you told me was like a lot more calm than the one somebody else told me.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't remember where I picked that other one up at.
Yeah, I don't really know where you picked that up either, but
I mean, that seems pretty rational to me,
pick
right?
some more of it up, cause that's good right there. I like that. We're gonna make way more money off those
Steal the
catalytic
cats.
converters than we were sitting on the toilet wasting time. I'm gonna go get a Sawzall. You stay right here.
Just like, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. Oh yeah!
I like that idea.
You know, you're right. You're right.
Oh dang!
You wanna see me do it again?
I want to see me do it again.
What?
Oh god.
4 thunders in a row with no answer off the opponent's rain dance.
What is this?
This is my trauma.
Oh, sorry about that. The what? The dental floss? It should be.
Hey, you know what? No, this guy's a better employee. You finish with the customer you're on first.
Get that phone. Come on, man.
Yeah, we can't just let this guy run the
Hey,
storerooms.
man, sorry about that. Yeah, man. You know how it is. They fighting in the back. They fighting in the back. They fighting? Yeah. Oh, let me get that real fast. Hold on. Hey, chill. What's going on? Why y'all fighting here, man? Stop that, man. Man, go and fight. One of y'all go, man. Come on. Yeah, I'm fighting no dollar store, man. Come on. My fault, man. Last time, bro. I know, bro. I'm trying to help you, bro. I got you, bro.
Hey, where y'all baskets at?
Hey, they should have been over there, bro. Over there? Ain't you supposed to just fight on this dental floss? Hey, bro, I got you. Come on, man. Where's the manager at, bro? Where's the manager?
Poor guy.
Oh, you ready for this?
Oh
Yeah,
dear.
man. How you doing? Who need me?
What? It's the same person.
Who need me?
That's how 7-Elevens work. That's how Dollar Trees work. Oh. Alright. I didn't need to see that.
I
But
hate
now I
that
have.
one.
Eye lady, everyone's been talking about eye lady's nuts on your mouth. Is that what you're gonna fucking say? You think you're fucking
fucking smart, you piece of
Yes.
shit. I
Yes.
know all the D's nuts jokes and all that. You cannot get me with that. I will get you with that. Hi, by the way.
Move, kitty burger.
Familiar with these nuts? Well, your dad had to teach me something, didn't he?
Oh!
Rose is great. I know you can hear that one.
I do use the
Classic.
letter Z to indicate someone is sleeping. And it's kind of weird when you actually think about it.
A few moments later.
Aww.
Talk math to me, Melody. No. Like, I'll show you my parabolas.
69 on the shorts.
Well, of course, it's Mel.
Let me multiply your vector. No!
Oh, my popcorn!
That matrix and make you...
Are you using chopsticks to eat popcorn? What the hell?
So my fingers don't get buttery.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's logical-ish.
Binomial expansion. Oh my god! Stop it! I don't want your binomial expansion. You keep that in your pants. Oh my god.
I realize what game she's playing. She's playing that fucking fit game.
Yep.
Ah.
I need the volume up a little bit. I
Did
didn't
you
understand
know for
it.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit? For this movie, animation director Richard Williams set out to break 3 rules that previously were conventions for combining live action and animation. First, move the camera as much as possible so the toons don't look pasted on flat backgrounds. Second, use lighting and shadows to an extreme that was never before attempted. Third, have the toons interact with real-world objects and people as much as possible. 2. During production, there was disagreement over the way the Looney Tunes characters should look. Warner Brothers wanted the filmmakers to use the characters as they appeared in their merchandising at the time, while the producers insisted on having the characters looking the way they had looked at the time period where the film is set, the mid to late 1940s. Dummy footage using the modern designs was sent to Warner Brothers for approval, while the animators used the period-appropriate designs in the actual film.
Nice.
I liked that movie.
Yeah, the production stories behind
I'm gonna put a popcorn in her mouth.
Can you roll your R's? Where am I rolling them to?
roll your R's. Really? I used to
My
be
little
better at it.
sister,
I feel like I do roll.
dude, like my little sister can't do that. Me and my older sister could do it, and we'd tease her and be like, "Well, we're in the Beautiful Princess Club," because my little sister was a kid and I was a kid, but
I can't roll my R's.
but we told her like, you know, me and your sister are part of the Beautiful Princess Club, and she goes, "What?" And you're like, "Yeah, do you want to join the Beautiful Princess Club?" And she's like, "Yeah, I do." And be like, "Well, you got to be able to roll your R's." And she's like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, you have to be able to do this." And she was like,
roll your R's.
yeah, she was like, and we're like, "You can't roll your R's. You can't be part of the Beautiful Princess Club." And she's like, "Ah, I want to be part of the Beautiful Princess Club." And I'm like, "Not you can't roll your R's. Only beautiful princesses can roll their R's." It was mean, but it's also so funny if you think about it. I wonder if she can roll her R's yet, because she can do that thing where you fold your tongue and it's like a taco. You'd think she would be able to.
Wait, hold on. You mean this?
Yeah, that shit. Do you think you can't roll your R's?
Nope.
I wonder if genetically she can't because she can do that and not roll her R's.
Wait, huh? What?
We're wondering if being able to curl up your tongue and roll your R's are mutually exclusive.
Oh, honey, did you hear the story I just told?
Basically, because I can do this, I can't roll my R's.
Oh, he's not alive. Anyways.
He's being
Hey,
the
how's it going?
Okay.
Oh, I was just telling everybody this story about how we teased my sister that she couldn't be a part of the Beautiful Princess Club.
Hey, Heather.
Oh, geez,
Jerry just
I'm
proven she can roll
not
her
sure I
tongue and
remember
roll
this
her
story.
R's.
Oh, so it's not related. I don't think I told you this because it was just a very minor story. So, you know, I have 2 sisters, an older and a younger. And we told my younger sister, like, "Hey, we're part of the Beautiful Princess Club." And she's like, "Really?" And I'm like, "Yeah, the Beautiful Princess Club. And do you want to be part of the Beautiful Princess Club?" And she's like, "Yeah, I want to be part of the Beautiful Princess Club." And we're like, "Okay, you got to be able to roll your R's, though." And she said, "What?" And we're like, "Yeah, you have to be able to go." And she was like, she couldn't do it. She was like, and I'm like, ha, you can't roll your R's. You can't be part of the beautiful princess club. And she's like, it made her so mad.
Hey Heather, you should show Brawny it's bad.png.
It's, was that?
Button.
Oh, honey, look at this. This is what we. That's where the D drive is at.
What the?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I need a hard drive.
Oh my god. Or at least an external hard drive or something. Holy shit.
That would still be a new hard drive.
Still need a hard drive.
Yeah.
Well, since I'm fixing to quit YouTube soon anyway, you should all just like break down my computer and use that. We should probably go get back that one computer we gave to Concert Cruiser because he hasn't been using it. I told him like, hey, you know, we're gonna give you this computer. You got to make sure you're making videos and helping us make videos. He hadn't done that. I still don't think he's learned Premiere yet. So yeah, we'll just cannibalize those and make another supercomputer.
Hey, speaking of Premiere, I heard you had a completely legal version of it.
Haha, yes.
Is there a way that you could send me a way to download the completely legal version?
Oh my god. Yes. Yeah, we'll
Okay.
hook you up.
All
We'll hook you
right.
up. And
Hey guys.
now some people have been having a little bit of problem with it.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can avoid that. Emerald knows more about fixing the problems than I do.
Okay. Well, I've
Yeah,
been
so
I've been
we'll
using DaVinci Resolve, but I've been hearing more and more people have been having issues with video stuff, so I'm kind of like, well, maybe I should probably learn the industry standard to be able to help people here and there.
well DaVinci Resolve is really good if you're
Well,
doing like films.
yeah.
Live action stuff, documentaries, actions, things like that.
Yeah.
Especially if you're doing color grading. It's probably the best color grading software out there.
Yeah.
But yes, Adobe Premiere can and After Effects can do a lot of things that Resolve cannot.
Well, it's easy. Some people just use Resolve because it's free, and for some reason, Sony Vegas, or at least a version of it that I have, that like if you set the resolution right for TikTok and YouTube Shorts, it just will not render it, and I could not like for the longest time I thought I was doing something wrong, and it was like I started doing the math and started trying to figure it out, and there's like some bit of the coding that will just not let Sony Vegas, or at least the completely legal version that I have, this will not fucking render to the proper resolution for YouTube and TikTok. So it's like, fine, I had to download Resolve and learn everything with it, and it was like, great.
Hey,
Yeah, that
Bronny,
sucks.
there's an important question in the chat that was
Uh-oh.
posed by the Raptors Town. He says, "Hey, question: would you lot be willing to play a video game with me my birthday weekend?" No, it won't be XCOM because I think y'all remember we did this for Raptor's birthday. We played like D&D version XCOM with him, and it was a
Yeah.
disaster.
Well, he also left a mod on that
Yeah.
made it way harder than it should have been.
Yeah, so it was a disaster. It was funny, but if it's not XCOM, yeah, just tell me what games you're thinking. Because if it's something I don't have, I'll consider buying it. But like, if it's something like free, like you're not a Fortnite guy, so I doubt it's like a free to play kind of thing. Which I was just playing Fortnite today. Need to get that freaking General Grievous skin. But anyways, yes, that was an important question. Paladin says, "Bronny, you are not allowed to stop," and he used the wrong version of allowed. Let's see. Rusty
Listen,
said,
boys
"Bronny,
and
did you
girls, I will do
say?"
whatever the frick I want.
Rusty says, "Bronny, did you say you were needing to meet a donation goal or something?"
Yeah. Should I get into it, Heather? Because I did casually mention on Friday that like yeah I need to set a new like donation goal on my streams and things like that. But I haven't gotten around to it yet. And like I my plan was to like make a YouTube community post and just kind of give a breakdown of the situation and why I've like taken a 2-year hiatus. And maybe talk about why I'm considering just retiring, and disappearing, but I don't know if you want me to get into all that here.
Mm. It is a lot, so let's put a pin in it for now, but can you sum up basically, if
Okay, so come Tuesday, I may or may not be employed. I don't know. And but I still got a huge car payment and a huge wedding payment and missing those and I was really hoping to like at least hold on to this job until I got those two things paid off. But yeah, that's gonna put me in a bit of a situation.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's rough.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it.
yeah, it's kind of it is what it is. Don't worry, we're all here supporting each other. So,
R's,
Yeah.
but not in every word, you know what I mean? When you ask someone to roll their R's, it'd be very weird if they were rolling the R while saying rolling R's, like rolling R's. R, R, R. Because rolling R's, it depends on
Can
the
you
word.
roll
I
your
definitely roll them
R's, my
naturally as
dear?
well, but that very much depends
That
on
actually
the
sounds
word.
kinda
I
funny.
feel like part of German culture accent, anyways, is rolling some R's, but it depends on the word. Rats, rats, we are the rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. Revolution!
Yeah, she's German,
BlueSky
but her
keeps
chat
making
is
fun of
English
me
only, so
because
she can't speak
he
German. Otherwise,
can
people
roll
in
his
chat start
R's
speaking
too,
German and
but
getting
he
banned.
makes fun of me
oh
because it's
god,
Oh,
he was like,
Jesus.
wait, it's in your phonetic
Why do they get banned for
just
speaking German?
back.
She doesn't have any German mods, so they can't
It's like a
moderate anything,
joke.
so they
Oh,
just
how
have
do
to
you
take
say
a hard
German to roll the
stance
R?
to it.
I don't even know how would you do an
That's
R
so
with your
dumb.
tongue. Just
Get a German mod. You're a world famous VTuber.
you know what I don't understand is like there's quite a few famous YouTubers and streamers that are like from different countries, like, and they're famous for not and they don't speak in their native language. Like, for instance, her and the Click. The Click is like just someone who reads Reddit posts, and
PewDiePie.
him too. But the point is, they're both Swedes. They're both Swedes. Their natural language is Swedish, but I guess they just got famous for their English audience
English
stuff.
audience is bigger.
I suppose so, but like, are there
Well,
not? Can you not be big in your own country, like speaking your native language? I always found that kind of funny, but I guess English is just so well spread that like everyone's like at least their secondary is English.
Yep.
I just find it so weird, and it's just like, oh, so you don't do anything in your native language?
well, there's a VTuber who pops up in my my Instagram feed every now and then. She literally calls herself your German girlfriend, and she'll just randomly start like teaching people German and switching into random German conversations and stuff like that. And it's actually kind of cool when she has like a split personality where she'll start talking like dark and mysterious, and she's like, oh no, you guys can't have a German girlfriend, and then she'll switch to her other personality and start talking like dark and brooding in German, and it sounds frightening, and she's like, see, it's bad. I don't know, it seems like a joke some people could pull off, you know.
Fire T
So
Heart. Fire.
there's
Sorry, honey.
go ahead, Heather.
Fire T Heart says it's nice to meet you, Bronny. I love watching your MLP videos. And she also says, I just realized Princess's OC is sitting on Discord squares. Yeah, my butt's on Donut's head.
I'm jealous.
I don't blame you.
Well, you should have came in
I
first.
mean, I'm just used to like the entire world likes to put its the weight on my shoulders. So I'm like,
Hold on, Heather.
all right.
Did you realize where Bronny is, though?
Bronny is on my feet, covering them up so
No,
people can't see
your
my
feet are
indecency.
on him.
My feet are.
He is your footrest.
Well, he's also saving my feet because no one else gets those for free.
Yeah.
Better not turn this camera down. I'm not wearing socks. I'm wearing sandals. Also, look at my
Yeah.
toes, Kaya. They look
Oh,
good.
that was one of the things I wanted to address in the chat. So yeah, thank you, Fire. Nice to meet you too. And there was
With your
something
toes,
up a
they look good.
little higher I saw that I wanted to react to.
Why do they
Just a
kinda
little
look
bit though.
like
Where was it?
kind of match that?
Oh yeah, Gojillion saying that Fortnite butchered Godzilla. And I kind of want some clarification on that. Like, I'm just, like, I don't
I
know all that
don't know
much
what
about
they did.
Godzilla. I have seen
Oh
plenty
God!
of.
Ah!
Oh, jeez.
The Raptors
God.
Talon tipped $110. Here is a thing.
Well.
Hope it helps.
Talon just tipped
Oh,
110.
it fell out! Shit! Put it back in!
Hey, but you know what didn't fall out? Boss bar!
Oh, it's filled up. Oh, we gotta do an extra
Yeah.
hour. Extra hour.
And dang, look how close you are to the hard drive now.
Oh, thank God.
Man, I could get you like a, 16 terabyte hard drive?
Huh.
Like some enterprise grade stuff?
Like the fucking goddamn Enterprise from Star Trek. That's some power right there. Come on. I'm gonna eat one more big mouthful and then we get started on more memes. Woo!
Sorry for deep voice.
Democracy manifest.
This one's for you, Betty. I'm gonna chug this whole thing for Talon. Watch this.
Oh my God, girl.
It just happens. Like sometimes when I say Pierre, it also rolls the R in the
Pierre.
end. I don't know why. Sometimes it just does that. I think it's just like the way you say it. If it's like Pierre, if you're like really loud, like Pierre, it just does it automatically. But if it's just like Pierre, it's not. But if you scream, it's like Pierre. I know. It's
Oh
like
my God, I did it.
And then it just
I bet that didn't feel great.
It was a little uncomfortable, but it's fine.
Because if I just say
Holy shit.
I feel really bad because like a lot of times when I see like things spelled in like the traditional Spanish way of spelling, I try to pronounce them with like rolled R's. Like there's a monster truck called El Toro Loco, and every time I see it, I want to pronounce it El Toro Loco, you know.
I usually try to pronounce
El
things in the
Toro
accent language I
Loco.
learned it from.
For a while, I tried to pronounce things correctly sometimes, but for a while, like, oh, monster truck.
Oh, dude, it's Sparkle
That's
Smash.
the one you wrote in the
Yeah.
Oh, no. It's... Yo, don't know what's it like. I don't know if you've actually. Oh, I was about to ask, like, what is it like in a monster truck? Like when you're doing stuff like that? Is it like
It's you're basically strapped in a seat so hard you can barely move. You have helmets like they actually have like ratchets to ratchet the belt in a little tighter. You have helmets around your head so you have straps around your helmet so your head can't move. Basically, when that truck goes flipping all over the place, you are not moving. It is like it's actually
the
kind
world
of
is
ingenious
moving?
the way it works. Yeah.
Oh, dude, that duck he has, I have that duck, but it's pink. Dude, yeah, it's fucking. What was I talking about, by the way? I don't remember.
We keep getting distracted because stuff keeps happening.
I think we were talking about
Like I was in the middle of
R's
I was in the middle of talking, and then I was in the middle of talking, and then Talon donated, and then something else happened, and it's just been a
Yep, there's the chaos.
whole lot of everything all the time.
Oh my God!
A
Yeah, well,
little
that's the
bit of
chaos in
everything
Crochet.
all of the time.
Hell yeah!
A bit
I'm
of
trying
everything all of the time.
Let's see what the inside of a monster truck is like. I have it in here that I can show you guys. I got myself a little monster truck. It's a warthog.
Dun, 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 dun.
This is actually the second one because the first one that they sent me had a very bad battery, like it died immediately, and I did the thing, and I did the thing again where like you're not supposed to use it immediately, even though it says right here, ready to run. It's not. You have to get the battery in there and charge it for 4 to 5 hours before you even put it in, which I did. And so far, no problems yet with this thing, but I gotta test it out some more to see if I didn't get screwed over again. But this is the second one that I got for free after I got a refund, so it's not like I can give it back anyway. But it looks pretty fucking awesome, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love monster
It actually handles pretty well too.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Can't wait to bring that to the BMX park.
Oh yeah, like the thing that's down the street. I want to check that out, see how it goes. We should wait until that second part's open that's for skateboarding. Just do it around that, like on bulls. It's gonna be great. Anyways, let's watch Monster Trucks. Play, you fucker. I'll kill you. Oh,
Yeah.
man. You know, bucket
Everyone
list, I
talks
want to
about
drive a
Black and
monster
Slaughter
truck.
Pie stories, but no one talks about how Twy and AJ barely had any episodes together. The pair is
Oh.
straight up neglected, and I think it's because they don't have a lot of obvious contrast. I think of them like Garnet and Pearl, or the Red and Blue Ranger. They're both very pragmatic, industrious, and authoritative characters, but it doesn't mean it's impossible to make a compelling story for them. Like, what if Twilight fucked up a spell and couldn't use magic for a week? Naturally, AJ would be the one to teach her how to live like an earth pony. Or, what if AJ wanted to open a pop-up store in Canterlot, and seeing as she once lived there, brings Twy along to help? However, it's later revealed that the Canterlot ponies have secretly been throwing away AJ's products and only have interest in meeting the princess. This would devastate AJ and almost cause her to give up, but Twilight would definitely be able to rein her back in. Or, what if Twilight, bored of princess duties, accepts an offer from AJ to help her out on the farm? Twy finds working with her to be so much fun that she can't help but sneak into Sweet Apple Acres at night and undo some of the work they did so she can have an excuse to work with her more. Of course, she eventually gets caught and has to make it up to AJ.
Dude, he straight up just stole the plot of a Steven Universe episode.
I was about to say, I can't wait for the episode where Twilight convinces AJ to fuse under false pretenses, but this is basically that plot done in a more reasonable sense.
Yeah. She's like, I
That was,
just
that's
wanted to be
basically
friends with you.
That's basically that plot, but with less rapey undertones.
Yeah.
Is it?
Less Steven
The
Universe.
parallel between fusions are more of a parallel to relationships than straight up sex, but
It's like, I like to see that, how fusions are. Like, yeah,
I
it's
keep
like
hearing
a
about how
depiction.
Rebecca Sugar just came out and said, yeah, it like fusion is an allegory for sexual relationship.
I haven't heard that before.
I literally can't find where she said that, and I like to think that fusion is a representation of very intimate relationships, and those can be between two platonic people. Because you can't tell me that Steven Universe had Connie and Steven, who are 12 and 13, fused together and say that's sex. That's inappropriate.
I would not put it past Rebecca Sugar.
I'm just saying, and he did it with his father at some point, and I like to...
Rebecca Sugar... Rebecca
hang on, hang
Sugar
on.
used to draw Ed, Ed, and Eddie porn. I'm not
Yes, I
putting
was actually
anything
gonna say
past her.
that, yeah.
I'm not going to judge for Ed, Ed, and Eddie porn, okay?
I won't
I
either,
will.
but I'm just saying it's not...
Donut, you should.
Huh?
I'm not even sure how to approach
I
that.
said you should.
Simple. Don't.
I mean, I know I should. I'm
Yeah.
just saying is that, like, you know, this is... I've heard a lot of weird stuff about the people Rebecca Sugar hangs out with. Like, there was a creator of a cartoon called 12 Forever.
Oh no,
12
don't talk
Years
about 12 Forever. I saw that Tumblr post when it was first made. I read that thing and I was disgusted.
You're like, oh God, okay. I mean,
It's so just like, how did you write that? How did you write that?
Oh
and
God,
not
the
identify yourself as a
confirmations.
predator?
Yeah, exactly.
Let's just watch memes, okay? Let's just watch memes. I don't want to talk about the real world anymore. I want to watch memes.
There you go. There you go.
Honestly, they're able to come up with because
I want to know.
Oh, this.
Oh no. Ironic.
Oh geez, careful with this meme. It's an antique.
No, this was posted a week ago.
Classic.
Yeah, the
Well,
format
the
though.
formula is an antique.
It's good editing skills, I gotta say. Like, these are the things that people should be doing now because it's just, it takes so much, I can tell. I don't have the patience to do this, and my memes get thousands of views.
I'm so very glad I'm not epileptic.
I know, right?
Yeah, I do admit the editing on this is a little much.
Hey, she's an alicorn. Oh, you guys can't see that. Good. Alicorn erasure. Only I can be an alicorn here.
I can respect the dedication and the understanding of rhythm and the memorization of the show it would have to take for you to like be able to pinpoint all of these like fraction of a second sound bites and then sew them together to make a song. I can respect the craft. But it's Steven Universe, so I have to hate on it.
Is it just the flavoring of it or is something wrong with it?
I mean, it was just kind of strong in general.
Maybe I wasn't, maybe I remembered the flavor
does
wrong.
have an oddly soapy taste.
Chat, my alcohol tastes like soap. What the fuck?
Heather, you've been told by multiple casuals and connoisseurs alike that your alcohol tastes are trash.
Kind of taste.
Oh shit.
Because that's kind of what I'm getting. It's more of that medicine, that cold medicine flavor.
I guess. God, that went on longer than it needed to. But I think TikTok might have killed my frickin' attention span a little bit.
Yeah.
I was just about to say, Heather, your frickin' stream looks like the frickin' TikTok videos now where they've got like Subway Surfer going on one half of it. Like your right side is entirely logos and then the left side is two frickin' weird looking nerds and just a separate video thing.
Here.
Like up.
Oh,
yeah.
This one.
What just? Hold on, what? Oh!
No matter what I do, all I think about is you. Ooh, listen, baby, ain't no mountain, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide.
I love that one.
Baby, ooh, did
Your pain is unbelievable.
Oh god.
That's not quite right.
You ready? Take your time, okay? Me and you, don't be nervous.
All the time I turn around, brothers gather round, always looking at me up and down, looking at my. I just want to say it now, I ain't trying to round up, dumb little mama. I don't want.
Jesus.
And on behalf of the church, I now pronounce you.
Hold up, in that last meme, I feel like someone should have, like, done her voice with, like, do you guys remember that song? Where it's like, all I think about is you. Did anyone do that one?
I swear someone did.
Yeah, they
I feel
did.
like they did.
Yeah.
Where was it? Because, like, I'm like, did it happen, or did I just fucking make that up in my brain?
No, that definitely happened.
Oh, okay. Alright. Emerald, I needed you to pick up shaving cream today. I forgot.
Oh,
I got a
forgot
can of it.
while
I
was
literally
out.
haven't used. I'll just go grab it.
You don't have. We don't need it right now.
Okay.
I need it tomorrow.
No. Drop everything. We need that shaving cream now.
I haven't shaved my legs. Sorry.
I'm gonna go break into the Dollar General.
The Dollar General with the refrigerator that doesn't work ever.
Heather, you're
What
gonna
is this?
dox us.
And deleted. You mean
Oh, come on. No. Are you serious? Do you think that doxes us because the Dollar General doesn't have a fridge that works? Do you know how many fucking Dollar Generals that describes? Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
Dollar General sucks.
Wait.
Also,
There's
I
Dollar
have
Generals where the fridges work? What?
You're reacting to me lying.
I have a can of shaving cream. I bought it to shave my face for the Cozy Glow cosplay, used it once, and then realized I prefer no shaving cream.
Really? I like shaving cream.
Well, I've got the double blade safety razor, so
Oh, okay.
different kind of shave. I imagine you've got like the 5 blades and the big cushiony lotion things.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because we
Yep.
don't want our legs cut to shit.
Yeah, girl.
Uh-oh.
Oh! No!
I love these videos. I literally just started binging this dude.
Ah, Jesus. I do that.
Did I just hear what the dog doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's a dog. It's dog split.
Oh my god.
Whoa, hey.
Hey, oh, hey.
Oh my god, you got a Blissey one-shot. You're kidding me with that.
Like, man, I don't even know that much about playing Pokemon multiplayer. That's fucking crazy.
Oh my god. Did you even have to switch Pokemon once? Even once?
Nope.
I don't even like Garganacl.
I think Garganacl's cool.
If you're into cubes, I guess. I wasn't into it.
if you don't get your squiggly. My fault, OG.
No! I love the bread dog! You ever think about the Pokemon that look like food and you'd be like, in the Pokemon universe, the Pokemon had to have come first, right? Like with Vanillite, or like the fucking bread dog. Like, the Pokemon had to come first and the people had to be like, that looks cute, I'm gonna make it into a food. Because, like, it doesn't make sense the Pokemon would suddenly look like your food, because then it's like, what the fuck, nature? You're just letting these animals raise themselves to look like something that needs to die so I can eat?
So I'm gonna direct a question at Emerald here. Was it not, like, subtly implied in, like, the first Pokemon games that the existence of, like, Voltorb and Ditto were all, like, man-made because, like, they were running all these genetic experiments, and then the Grimer as well. So, like, you got Grimer, Voltorb, they're like, oh, you know, people tend to think it's a Pokeball. So it's, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying, but I think you understand what I'm trying to say.
I get what you're saying, because, like, we're all confused why Hisuian have, like, the wooden Voltorb Pokemon. Yeah. When it was established that Voltorb was a thing that happened, like, more recently in, like, current history, because it looks like a modern-day Pokeball. Like, that was supposed to be like, oh, it was made kind of like a Pokemon we made by accident, and now it's a thing that exists in the world. But then it's in the Hisuian shit? That doesn't make any fucking sense.
So, Hisui does have wooden Pokeballs, so the part that doesn't make sense is that the existence of Hisui and Voltorb, somehow, between the time of Hisui and Sinnoh, all of the specimens and all of the records got destroyed. How? But yes, Voltorb specifically was created from just cast-off Pokeballs, apparently. They just started popping up around Pokeball factories. Grimer, I think its Pokedex entry says that it's like man-made sludge at the bottom of the river that was hit by X-rays from the moon.
Huh?
Yeah, you know, I'm pulling up Grimer's Pokedex entry.
Yeah.
Emerald, what's the legendary for Pokemon Pearl?
Palkia.
Remember when they turned into an ugly-ass centaur?
Yes. So, the origin forms for Palkia and Dialga, those were, them trying to imitate Arceus, and that's why they look messed up, because they're not supposed to wield that power, so it messed them up. So specifically, Palkia lost his hands so that he can't, manipulate space properly, and Dialga lost its mouth so it can't use Roar of Time. And in-game, that's actually reflected. The moves have lower power, but they have a greater chance of doing a secondary effect.
So it's supposed to be ugly.
Yes.
It's
honestly, Origin Dialga has really grown.
Look at it! Look at it! Look at it!
See,
if I have to look at it, you have to look at it!
See, I like the Dialga.
Dialga's fine. That shit looks like fucking Palkia looks like an abomination to nature. It looks like he's an amputee.
Yes. He got amputated by Arceus' power.
He just looks like he got, like, a fucking Hershey bar stuck in his throat. Like, he was just a horse that got something stuck in his throat. He got amputated. He got mushrooms growing when his arm's supposed to fucking be. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? I don't want that.
I can't believe this is catching you so off guard, because one of the very first comics when these designs got data-mined was that Arceus was like, and now behold, children, I shall gift you new forms. Palkia. Oh god, where are my arms, Dialga? And Dialga's like,
nah, this is hideous, though. I hate this so much. Yeah. Albeit, I don't want that to touch me, so I'm glad he doesn't have hands. Oh my god, someone made a version where he has hands!
Oh dear
God. That's only slightly better! Oh, it's too small. Hold on. It's small. Oh yeah, someone on Reddit, they're called __ reading 4103. They made this. Oh, that's a little bit better. I don't like what you did with this, but like this looks better. Give him his hands back. That's kind of like less disturbing. Thank you. Thank you for that. That was amazing.
Okay, here we go. The Pokedex entry from Pokemon Stadium. Sludge that was transformed when exposed to X-rays from the moon. Loves sludge, industrial waste, and other refuse. That's Grimer's Dex entry.
Oh my god. Ah!
Roast.
Yeah, and
yeah, I love that one. There was that one YouTuber that was like, "Hey, welcome to Kanto, where the pollution is so bad it gains sentience."
Yep. There's I think Celadon City. There's just this guy who has a pool in front of his house, and it's just filled with Grimer because the pollution is so bad.
Emerald, there's a question for you in chat. Rusty says, Emerald, what's the unique tip prices again?
So there's $169, $16.90. There's no $6.90 because Heather doesn't have TTS set up for below $10, so I figured, what's the point of $6.90 when you could just do $169? And then $69 flat, and then there's super special ones set up for $69.69.
Well, anyways, let's watch this meme. I'm terribly curious. Let me rewind it a little bit. Yeah. Oh, spookies! Yeah! Y'all remember that shit?
There's 2 DLCs you gotta play.
Oh god.
It says hi, we should hide. One more time, it says hi, we should hide. One more time. Wait, is it 2 notes? No, just 1 note. No, it's just 1. Why did I get scared twice then?
Yep.
Behold.
Oh, Weird Al.
The mysterious floating orb. Ooh. Ah.
Oh, does he do that?
Soup's on.
I do want that. Bronny, we need it.
I have played the Sim.
Bronny, for a super special secret project that you know about, we need that ladle. I'm not gonna elaborate. I'm not gonna elaborate.
Don't. I don't want you to.
Exactly 1 or 2 times ever, and it was heavily modded, and I had no idea what the fuck was going on. I did learn about one common thing that people do in The Sims. People will get a sim, and they'll buff it to be, like, really good at art, and then they'll put it in a basement, and
how
they'll move the stairs. They'll take
Rusty Heraldry thinks $16.90 is hilariously lewd.
Oh, hey, cool, we got the full laugh one.
Yeah, hell yeah. Thank you, Rusty. Woo! Here.
Okay, we filled the goal.
Ooh, yeah! New hard. Let me drink a quarter of this for you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do not chug that.
She's gonna chug a quarter of it. She's gonna take a big sip.
Is that a quarter?
Don't drink more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Drink some soda, girl.
Next thing you know, she starts like burping bubbles or something. Like, ugh.
Oh my god. It's like, it kind of feels like they made me a cilantro drink. Because I'm one of those people that can't have cilantro because it tastes like soap.
Oh, you got the cilantro soap thing?
I got the cilantro soap thing. Why do you think I never use it? My mom got pissed at me because she'd be like, you just don't want to eat cilantro. I'm like, no, it tastes bad. I don't like it. And she'd have to make our Mexican rice with all the cilantro on the side, and the middle would just not have cilantro for me to eat. At least she tried to.
I don't like cilantro lime rice either. I don't know if it's because I have the cilantro soap.
Do you think it tastes like soap? That's all you have to ask yourself.
I don't like cilantro flavored things either.
If we have the opportunity, I'll get something with cilantro and then have you try it.
Yeah, and tell us, does it just taste like soap or does it just taste bad? I mean, soap tastes bad, but is it soapy bad?
Is it soapy bad?
While it lives in the basement.
Oh, when she said, like, there's this thing that a lot of Sims players do, I'm like, are you talking about the motherload cheat code? Because, yeah, we all do that. No one wants to go into The Sims with no money. No one wants to, oh,
Uh-oh.
hey, look, Raptor's Talent donated
The
$20.
Raptor's Talent tipped $20. I don't remember if I got you all to watch this or not, but here it is.
Oh, I must
What?
have sent a link.
Did you send a link?
I'll check the activity log and I'll send it to you.
Okay, perfect. Any hoozle, thank you, Raptor. I'm going to chug another quarter of this for you.
Oh, dear lord.
It's okay.
Girl,
The
relax.
pain. Look at the pain you guys are causing this woman. Jesus.
I don't know about you, but I actually can't feel pain right now.
Girl, you need to relax.
Heather, do remember we're going for an extra hour.
You're right, I'm gonna need
Oh,
another big
yeah.
six.
No.
Is that another quarter?
Yes.
Okay.
Good enough.
I might go watch
Actually,
that.
I feel like that feels more like you're drinking in thirds. That thing is like almost gone.
There's a quarter left.
I had to make a physical effort to remember that, like, when you're doing fractions, the lower number is bigger. It actually doesn't feel that bad, though.
I might go watch
Maybe it's because I'm doubling it with Mountain Dew, and that makes you feel better.
Yeah, I guess.
You know what?
I love Sims, though.
There's
Like,
not a link in. I wonder if Stream Elements took it out.
well, any hoozle. I was saying that, like, yeah, you don't play The Sims and not put in the motherload cheat because you want to be rich, because you're playing The Sims to escape your own life, make your dream house, and have your Sims do what you wish you were doing in your real life. I have mine and Bronny's Sims living in a house that has everything I want in it, and I am pursuing, I think I'm a chef in this one? Am I a chef in that one? I don't know. I'm either a chef or a comedian. And Bronny, I forget what I made Bronny do. He plays piano, though. So there's that. Oh, no, you're a writer! I made you write so many good books. Oh, I want to open up Sims 4 right now.
Oh, I remember that your definition of good and his definition of good were not in alignment for that one.
Yeah, oh, I wish I could open up Sims 4 right now and tell everybody the books I made you write. Oh, because they were hilarious.
So I was about to point out what Talon did, but he did himself. I forgot. I turned on the feature where if you tip while you're the boss, you heal.
Oh my god.
Oh.
What the fuck? What does that mean?
Oh,
it means that when Rusty tipped 1690, it did 169 damage, but Talon tipped $20, which healed that.
So does that mean we go for, like, does
No. So we still go for the extra hour because the old boss went down, but it means that people will have to do enough damage that Talon can't outpace it in order to knock him down again.
Well, Talon will have to be merciful because we know no one can do that. That's crazy. That's crazy talk. Let me see what people are saying.
There's a lot more of you guys than there are of Talon.
Take him a look. Dreamwalker090, haven't seen you before, says, howdy. What's up, baby girl? Are you Princess Luna? Are you the Tanibus? Which one? Anyways, Raptor Town says, I will not accept my health bar being depleted. Understood. Undergo says, what if you drank it in a shot glass? Just go like, I don't really have a lot of shot glasses, though. Rusty Herald says, Rusty says, Talon says, is that me? Is that me stronger than me? I'll fucking kill me.
Nope.
Said, is Heather drunk now? Tipsy. I mean, I had one big sip, so that was already something. Do you guys remember what these proofs are? They're 16%, my guy. They're 16%. You're meant to mix them with something so you don't die.
Which is what I did.
Yeah, that's what she does. But
I only use half.
You guys seen the biggies? The big sips, biggies that are like this big? I watched a TikTok where a guy over the course of
those are
maybe less
buzz
than an
balls,
hour-
Heather.
No.
This big. You remember, honey, we saw it in California in a Walmart?
Yeah,
just
they
on
were
one
buzz balls.
pallet? Yeah, but they were buzz balls, but they called them biggies. They were like this big.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they got that. And I watched a TikTok of a guy who drank one in less than an hour on his birthday. And oh my god, he's like, this is me with a quarter of the biggie drinking. And this is me with half the biggie drinking. It's like, this is me with 3/4 of the biggie drinking, and then like when it's all gone, he's just face first on the ground. I can't find the video anymore.
Alcohol poisoning.
I can't find the video anymore, and I'm slightly scared that the guy is dead because I can't find the video. Anyways, I want to do that. That sounds awesome.
Girl.
I cannot believe how much of an alcoholic you have turned into, Heather.
Turned into? What the fuck? To be fair, this is your fault. I went to Buc-ee's and started getting addicted to
she said
cheese.
turned into.
I always loved drinking, but like, you know.
No, I don't, as a matter of fact.
I guess I was more of a wine person for a while, but it's actually I like having wine with meals is the thing now.
You weren't even really that much into wine, and I might take a little partial responsibility for this, but like you got more into wine after meeting my family.
Yeah, they introduced me to red wine. You know, I thought that was very classy. But these days, though, I'm not drinking a lot of wine. I'm drinking wine at meals at restaurants because, you know, it's nice to pair the two. But when I'm just chilling and fucking hanging back with dudes, of course I'm doing the trashy shit.
With dudes.
The dudes.
The dudes over here.
With the dudes. Donut's a dude. He knows. He knows.
Yeah, I know how
Oh
it is
my
over
god.
here.
By
with
far,
the
y'all know it. By far, my favorite thing is to grab someone I know and get them to try an alcohol I like or an alcohol I know they're gonna hate, like I do with Kaya. So she makes
no, you like to do that with me specifically.
No, I do it to Chris too. One of our friends who's like kind of a connoisseur when it comes to his alcohol, I handed him one of these and I'm like, Chris, drink this. Drink this. And he drank it and he's like, it tastes like, you ever see those juice boxes that are shaped like barrels that they used to have at parties when you were a kid? He's like, it tastes like that and they put alcohol in it. That's how he described that shit. And it was the funniest. Yeah, two of our friends, like her and two other guys, I do that too because they're kind of alcohol connoisseurs, and I love watching their faces as they drink the white trash shit that I drink. Oh my god, yeah, get Jackie back down here. I want her. She'll probably double fist these things.
Yup.
That's how fucking wild she is. Get Jackie over here.
Nah, double fist. She's gonna learn how to drink them with her feet so she can do at least 3 at once.
I can picture it in my brain, her doing that shit. I'll be like, put those tootsies away. You gotta save those. Rusty says Bronny's family drove Heather to drink. No, they're great people. Like, we're very different people, but I don't think they're bad people. They're nice people.
They're great people. Some exceptions apply.
They're great people. We just don't have anything in common.
Here's the thing. I will say that I have the best parents. Like, I have amazing parents. It's just a shame none of their sons came out good.
They had a pretty
like
sweet
my
daughter,
parents
though.
did not. My parents did not have any good sons.
We have 3 of them, man. Anyways, let's get back to what she was saying about Sims.
Kind of like what I do, isn't it? I just
Oh yeah,
my
putting
little-
artists
my
in a
little
basement.
office, and I just mind my own fucking business, and I draw pretty things, and sounds about right. It's just not in the basement.
Oh, I wish I had time to draw.
Anime body
Speaking of which, you got my message, right?
Oh no!
Heather.
What?
Speaking of drawings, you got my message, right?
Yes, I got your reference. Sent it to Puro. Actually, I want to show you something.
What's going
Puro
on?
sent me. Actually, Donut. I haven't told you about this. I commissioned Puro to make a nice new banner for our Discord server. If y'all were a part of the Discord server, you'd know about this. But it's filled with the regulars of my streams. You guys like this?
Ooh.
Puro did such a nice job. Sorry y'all can't see this. This hasn't been released yet, and I haven't gotten her
This angle
permission.
looks like your weird lipstick.
Aw. But yeah, I love... You should show the chat if you want me to.
Is that like still work in progress or?
Yeah, that's why it says
Yeah, it
what's
says
on top.
WIP up top.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
it's
couldn't
so
see that
cute.
well.
It's so cute. I'd love to show the chat your reference for your OC if you don't mind.
Sure.
Yeah,
and let Pro know, just a small note, I did make that reference in line with the reference that I was going to be making for Spencer. Just for funsies. My character is supposed to be smaller than his.
Oh, yeah, I could... It'd probably be easy to make it smaller.
All you would have to do is literally just take my character and just shrink her a bit.
I hope she separated the layers.
I hope so too. Girls should not be working on the same layer.
What do you get? There is Sears OC. I love the reference you made here. Here, let me zoom in on it. Yeah, it's a Kieran! Oh no, that's too much! Oh, here you go. Yeah, that's cute. I love it. I
Look at
love
the
it.
beautiful silver scales.
Silver. I like it. I like it. I love Kieran OCs, if I'm being honest. Sorry, we were listening to weed music. Never mind that. Oh my god, Kaylee! No,
Yeah. That was the thing. I just saw a bunch of cats, and I was like, Heather will like this.
I will love this. Oh, the cowboys! Aw, this reminds me of the cats that are grounded right now because they were being little shitbags. God, stop trying to steal my wieners and we'll talk. Yeah! You read me some good family-friendly animes? Me. Redo of Healer? No, not Boku no Pico!
Oh, no,
not
do
Kiss
that!
Sis! Aramongo Sense! No! No, not Overflow! Yurichin B Club! Don't recommend those to your family. If I had to recommend any anime to a family outside of just, like, American Pokemon, because you don't want the weird boob stuff that Japan got, Bronny, would you recommend Spy Family to your family? Because that's the only one I would have recommended to like a family audience. There's a little bit of sexual innuendo in there sometimes, but Spy Family is a good family-friendly anime.
Yeah.
So
I would recommend that. Yeah.
I can't wait till Spy Family comes back.
So, Heather.
Yes.
You had no reaction to Redo of a Healer.
I haven't watched that one.
You shouldn't.
I feel like I've heard.
What is that? Like, I remember
Was it
hearing
the
the
one
name.
where the healer is kind of the bad guy?
So, episode 1 of the series.
There is no kind of there, Heather. He is the villain.
Yeah, no. Episode 1 of the series. This guy's a healer, so he gets enslaved to heal for royalty, and he does such a good job that I think he helps some sort of magical being, so he gets a wish, and he wishes to go back in time. Episode 2. He takes revenge.
I have
and imagine the kind of revenge you can inflict if you could heal the injuries you cause.
Dude, I have heard of this one and I actually wanted to see it just because it was so intriguing, the concept to me. I haven't watched it, but it's intriguing. Is it interesting to watch?
Heather, I've heard about it. I've heard about it. Shall I just kind of spoil the genre for you, Heather?
Huh?
Is it like torture porn?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I wanted plot and like world and like stuff like that.
You know what? I'm going to give a trigger warning for everyone in chat. I'm going to give you about
this one.
Yeah.
I've seen.
I'm going to count down to 10 on my fingers. You have until then to mute. I'm going to do jazz hands when you should unmute.
Or you could just listen and not be a pussy. I'm kidding, by the way.
He breaks her fingers one by one and then heals them so he can break them again.
That's not that bad.
That's not even bad. You did not need to do that.
It gets worse.
It gets so much worse.
I mean, I would do that to a person.
I know.
There's
I'm
a part
looking at one of the scenes right now.
There's a part where he heats up a metal rod in the fireplace. Yep. And he shows it to her and he says, "You could either take my rod or this rod."
That's where that comes from.
I don't know any more than that, and I don't want to.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on.
I was wondering where that came from. Oh, anyways, Paladin says, this one is mine, Heather. This is DF and her boyfriend. She made Daughter of Discord. Oh, Disney Fanatic. Yes! I remember Daughter of Discord, and I even watched Daughter of Discord. And I've been trying to read the one after that, the fanfiction that came after that, because I heard she wasn't going to be doing any more audio dramas after that, because the collaboration is such a big effort. But yeah, let's see what she says about this.
April sensually presses a start button while whispering to the DDR panel. You can't quite make her words out, but it's already having quite the ASMR effect on you.
Oh, a clown.
Liam is licking the panel.
Oh, you like that, you dirty arcade machine.
I love pinball machines.
Man, we've gone without this too long.
April, I think the DDR machine would like it if you stepped firmly on the right panel. Remember, consistent pressure is key.
Oh my lord.
I don't even want to know.
It's way too hot in here so fast.
I don't need you to tell me that, silly goose. You
That
just
looks like
keep
Pinkie Pie.
caressing that center panel and let me handle the footwork, okay? The screen suddenly lights up and says, "Ready, go!" The machine's in the mode again. Put your belt back on, Liam. Oh God, you guys got.
Howdy, dude.
We can skip this one. I put it on at a time when the playlist was a lot thinner.
Oh, okay, yeah, let's stop this. I love the guy, but not him, but the other guy. I love you too, but him.
Copy of the greatest movie of all
But not right now.
17 again?
Yeah.
Oh, I love this one.
What hole? Oh my god!
Yeah.
What is that?
There's a hole.
Yeah, I can see that. What's it doing there?
Well, I woke up this
A
morning.
hole. Hey, hole.
Hey.
Then there was a hole.
What are you gonna do about it?
Oh, hey,
Put a rug
Coon.
over it.
Hey, I'm back.
Wanna watch
Yeah, it
memes?
fell in the hole.
Should we call the police or
Watching
something?
memes.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
call the
seeing a
police, yeah.
classic.
Well, where are they?
Oh, I love this classic.
In the hole.
Where is your girlfriend?
In the
Tom,
hole.
where is your girlfriend?
She's at work.
Oh. Where's she work?
In the hole.
God!
Does it pay good? What are the benefits
Even
like?
is this thing?
That was my
Oh, we
favourite
know
moment.
that.
That's in the hole.
Tom, do you even know what this is? Like, for all we know, it could be an interdimensional wormhole, or a gateway to hell, or Tom? Tom? Tom!
Hey, what's up? I got a snack.
Tom, will you please take this seriously?
Oh, hey, Coon's here.
Yeah. Classic.
What was that?
Hole person.
Where did it come from? Right, the hole. Yeah. Dude, why are you being so calm about this?
I'm more worried about the space octopus.
What space octopus?
That one.
Yeah, I've
Oh,
seen
there
enough
it is.
hentai to know where this is going.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, more monster shots.
I don't know who could have sent this
D-
one.
Donut, I'll confess to you, I've never been to a real monster truck rally, and it's purely because I don't think, well, now I have, like, earplugs to help me, but, like, it sounds like it'd be a noisy place, and I have that sensitive left ear of mine that makes it even
Yeah,
difficult
yeah.
for me to attend concerts. But after I've started carrying earplugs with me everywhere and just shoving them in whenever there's loud noises, I
yeah.
kind of would like to go to one of these days.
I have to admit, I've never actually been to a real monster truck
Heather,
show. I usually
speaking
watch
of
them on
that,
TV
I have
and
something
stuff.
I want to show you and have you try out.
Oh.
My mom got me these things called loops, and they're earplugs that are specifically designed so that you can adjust the level of noise cancellation that's there, and they're supposed to be a lot more comfortable, and I found them to be a lot more comfortable for like while at work and whatnot. And I have mine with me, so I figured I would bring them over and have you check them out, since I know that that would actually be a lot more useful for you. And I have two different versions, and because they make them a specific way where one version I have is more for like everyday noise, and then also being able to actually talk to people while you have them in. And the other version, which I have at home, is called like the experience ones, which is for specifically for taking them to concerts and such, so that you still get, you know, the experience of the concert without it being like overwhelming, essentially.
Oh, that would actually be good because
actually-
next week I'm going to a Ninja Sex Party concert.
Oh, hell yeah.
Can my
Yeah.
will my gun headphones work? You know, the ones I wear when I go shoot guns. Will that one work fine?
I don't know. Those seem
It
to be like
muffles really
completely
well.
noise canceling. Yeah, 'cause it's only
Oh, yeah.
my left ear. It's only my left ear that has this problem. Well, I guess is it a problem? Because like I've told many doctors about it, and they just tell me like, oh yeah, that ear's just sensitive because it hears real good. You know, it'll be the one that the hearing goes out like the hearing probably won't go out for a really long time because it's so sensitive. And I'm like, I guess, but it kind of
I have the same
sucks.
issue.
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
Oh,
a
glad
lot
I'm
of
not
people.
alone.
Like I've gotten
Paladin
it, like it's
says,
so sensitive. I got tinnitus from some of this stuff.
shit. Paladin says, Heather, you need to tell Coom what he has missed. Well, he missed a lot of memes. He missed some tips. We got a really big tip from Talon. Talon's back in the game again.
He knocked me off the boss bar.
How much this time?
Yeah. Oh, he put 110 as he usually does. But then,
110?
Rusty, like, hit the boss bar with
I don't need to get a new
1690, I believe.
GoPro. Hold on here.
And then Paladin was
Hold on, I
like,
got you.
no, $20 in. Psh.
Talon
So
tipped
it
his
became
money.
like a donation battle. Holy crap.
Oh, yeah, it's like a battle now.
Yeah, I turned on a feature where if the person who's in the boss spot donates again, they heal that much damage.
So,
oh no,
Heather.
Raptor's back to
Heather, I just put a meme in the meme channel there. I need you to go play that one. It's one of the ones I showed you earlier today.
Yo, Jillian, I'm really
classic.
curious about this freaking Godzilla thing you put in here just because of the eyes. I will look at that later. Oh, yes! I love this one! Hold on, everyone, we need to watch this one!
I keep hearing so much about. Oh, he's right
Y'all love Chainsaw Man? Watch this.
here. That's a grown ass man. Yeah, he's a
I
little.
love
old,
this
but
one.
Hey, who said you can't teach old dogs new tricks? Ready? Watch this. Speak. What's up, bro? Good boy. Yeah, he just spoke English. That's a grown. That's an actual human being. Yeah, I guess he kind of does have like that human-like personality.
Fuck
Because it's a
that bitch,
fucking
by the
dude.
way.
I feel like we're drastically overlooking the fact that this is just a guy on all fours that you keep in your house. It's actually a rescue. Did I mention that? What does that even mean in this context? It's a shame. I found him out wandering the streets all by himself one night, so I took him in. I was walking to class one day and he just grabbed me. Hey, what's your name, dude? I call him Snowball. It's actually Dennis. Okay, so this is like some type of kink thing. No, dude, he genuinely thinks I'm a dog. Okay, even then, why are you going along with this? Free rent, free food. Still, dude, that can't be. 401k matching, pension plan, dental coverage. You get dental coverage? Let me tell you, my canines have never looked so good, huh?
I mean, if someone told me that.
Meow. Okay, fuck that.
That's actually hilarious.
Dude, I gotta say, if someone told me that, though, it's like, just wear cat ears and meow around my house and you'll get, like, good pay for a 1K, dental and vision, I'd probably be like, fuck yeah, man, I'll be a cat girl for hire.
Oh, this is worth it. Can I do it?
I got popcorn stuck in my throat. Shit, hold on, let me get my water thermos.
Very more.
Hydrate before you dehydrate.
Don't start. Bronny will out suicidally.
You know, have you ever heard of an 80s band called
You're getting
Suicidal
bronze at
Tendencies?
best.
Yes!
Well, I went. I wanted to use a song for a TikTok I uploaded, and so I searched suicidal tendencies, and I got a warning that said, "If you're not feeling good, please call this number." And I'm like, "Are you serious? That's a band! Jesus Christ, TikTok!"
Look, sometimes I say suicidal and it's not for actual suicidal reasons, okay? We went through a wild time in the internet where we just said anything, and now if you say, like, there's words that were slurs that I didn't know were slurs, okay? Also, let's check the chat real quick.
Go ahead and
Rusty said, Ninja Sex Party! Oh, wait, that's a band. It is, and if you haven't listened to their music yet, you should. Raptor Stalin says, Emerald Spencer, did I get a fatality on you?
Yes.
Hell yeah, you did. Pick whatever Mortal Kombat thing you want.
To be fair, I actually don't remember who was in the boss spot. I do remember this. I was testing stuff when I was setting up all those custom 69s at the higher tiers, and I turned off the ability to do damage while I was testing them. I forgot to turn it back. When I refreshed the page, it undid it, and one of the times I didn't catch it, so I accidentally took out the boss myself, unofficially. So, oops.
Oh, well, Nathan Duazo says, hey to edits. He says, hey, edits.
Hello.
And Paladin Pony says, Heather, you're Bronny's cat girl. And Bronny doesn't, like, let me wear the cat ears and do ooh-woo voices at him. He hates it. He doesn't like cat girls. Okay?
Yeah, I'm a normal person. Sue me.
You're not a
Normal
normal
man.
You can't sue a normal
person. That's a
You
song.
gotta wait
Anyways,
until we become true socialists.
all right, time for monster trucks. Don't you talk to Sparkles like that, you son of a bitch! Yeah! Oh, it's... Oh, no! Well...
That broke.
You did that to yourself, Toro! I'm glad we have cranes
Maud
for
is one of
that.
the most misunderstood characters in Friendship is
Ooh.
Magic. Something that people fail to realize is that Maud is expressionless but not emotionless. Her face and voice are just kinda locked like this because that's who she is, and most ponies are quick to judge her over this factor that she can't control. That's literally part of the reason why she has Boulder. Not just because she loves rocks, and she does love rocks, but also because rocks don't judge her for being different. That's likely Maud's only requirement for making a new friend, and knowing this, you can look at Maud's episodes in a very different light. Her first episode wasn't just about the main six trying to get along with her, it was also about Maud seeing if her sister's friends could truly understand her on the same level that Pinkie does, and they don't. By the end of the episode, they accept Maud, but they don't understand Maud, and the only one that really tries to afterwards is Rarity. It wasn't until Maud met ponies like Starlight, Sunburst, and Mudbriar, other super nerdy-ass ponies that struggle socially, that she was able to form real friendships with ponies outside of her family. Maud isn't oblivious to who she is. She's incredibly aware of her deadpan and eagerly awaits meeting ponies who can see past it. So both to the fandom and the ponies themselves,
I actually wanted to talk a little bit. Digibro back in the day brought up that, like, you know how the episode should have ended was that not that the main six were like, hey, we feel like we're not connecting with Maud, and it ending with Pinkie Pie being sad about it. It would have been like Pinkie Pie saying, like, what are you talking about? Maud said she had a great time with you guys, and her kind of explaining, like, yeah, Maud's deadpan, but she's feeling things as vibrantly as I do. She just can't show that on the outside, like explaining that to them. That's just like, yeah, she just
Maud
like
means joy on the inside, Twilight.
Yeah, exactly. That, like, I was like that for a while, where, like, people didn't understand how I felt because I'd be so deadpan all the time. Like, family members being like, you just seem like you're not enjoying yourself. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm having a decent time. I'm having a snack. I'm doing this or that. But I was just, like, I'm very animated on these streams. And it's not that it's, like, forced or anything. But if you found me in a random situation, I would look incredibly deadpan. And that's why I have that one moment where I would complain to Emerald about, like, people always asking me if I'm okay. And I'm like, God, I hate that. Like, when I'm just sitting chilling out, people ask if I'm okay. What, Coon?
Are you okay?
Yeah, exactly. People always ask if I'm okay, and I'm fine. I had this conversation with Emerald, like, people are always asking if I'm okay when I'm just chilling out because I'm not expressing anything in the facial region. And he's like, well, yeah, you know, being a guy, people don't ask how you feel. I'm like, well, and I was just on the verge of saying, like, man, it must be great people not caring how you feel. And I'm like,
that was my reaction.
Yeah.
And that felt, I'm like, oh yeah, that's kind of fucked up. My spoiled ass me being like, God, I wish people would stop caring about my feelings. Fucking hell.
Could be worse. It could
I
be
think
like
it was in the workout Discord. I want to try to find it because I posted pretty much the exact exchange when it happened.
I mean, it could
Well,
be
let's watch
worse,
this
though,
while
if
we're at it.
Your family could think you're suicidal. Could be
Ugh.
worse.
I would, you know what I would do to make my family not think that is dramatic. Be like, oh, I just want to die, or I just want to kill myself. Then they don't take it seriously. They're like, oh no, you don't. You just hate whatever's happening right now.
Yeah.
What
All
is
right.
it that I said?
Here, I got the full thing. Let's read off our parts.
Okay, if I'm at a party or something and I'm off in a corner, not happy, and chipper, people think I'm not okay.
I'd think you're okay, but I'd more than likely be sitting in that corner with you.
Yeah, but you're a guy. People won't think you're upset or depressed if you're off by yourself at a party.
No, they will. They just don't care.
Well, it must be nice for people. She realizes that she's saying anything to not care about you.
Yep, the next lines are me, dying laughing, Heather, oh shit.png.
It's like, oh my God. It's like, it must be nice having people not care about you. Oh no,
Sounds
my
like a
Heather
meme.
plushie fell.
Oh no.
Yep, means you're gonna die. All right.
Reminds me, where's my Celestia plush?
This better not be one of my videos up in the frickin' queue here.
Well, whose else would it be? I'm gonna watch it right now.
Could be
Top of the
mine.
morning to you. I'll be with you soon. Hark, for pony's sake, what now?
Excuse me, sir. Do you know this stallion?
Aye? What's he tied up for?
Assault, vehicular assault, assault with a deadly weapon, arson, kidnapping, false imprisonment, impersonating a doctor. he somehow managed to shoot a hippogriff with his own tranquilizer dart, assaulting a guard, destruction of public property, destruction of personal property, and disturbing the peace. It took an entire platoon to stop him. Then he kept repeating, "I plead the fifth," and something about Princess Twilight's new book. He cooled off after some time in solitary.
Well, why are you dropping the wee blackguard on my doorstep?
He had your business card in his blazer, along with a dozen tools of various sizes that we, frankly, don't know how he managed to store in there.
No, you fucking idiot. I mean, why have you brought him here and not taken him to jail?
Well, he's got the bills for repairs, he's got no criminal history, and the princesses are very lenient.
Aye, I'll take it from here, then.
Very well. Have a good day.
Californians.
Now, did you hear the music
So-
shift?
I know what you're thinking. Why would you do that? And should I use my ability to tap into the literal flow of equestrian magic to cause great bodily harm to my student? Now, the answers may surprise you.
Classic.
Classic. What?
Like a Vlasic pickle.
It's so good. I cry.
Can you teach us how to do that? Yeah, yeah. That was. Okay, that's cute.
Arigato.
I
I have escaped.
Bye. I talk like
I
this.
videos about Uwu voices.
Thank you.
I would ask if you could do one, but I would be minus a head, so I'm not going to.
Hello. Arigato.
I know, sir, I
I
had to
see
reset my
you,
heart 'cause that was too
Nathan. You
cute.
don't need to keep seeing if everybody sees you. You are being seen.
Hi,
Yep, you're
Nathan.
being seen,
Honey
Nathan.
Drop said, this
I
one's
wish we
yours? Or
weren't
was the one
seeing 'em.
before it yours? Honey Drop, which
There,
one was yours? I
Nathan,
lost
gave you
track.
attention.
Well, the last one was Amethyst, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me too. This and the last one were me.
Oh, okay, I guess I missed which one was her. Rusty said, Heather, first world problems. Must be nice not having anyone care about you. Quote me on that shit.
Man, what was that? That was October 21st, 2023.
Yeah, I felt bad about that. God, why is it I'm always talking and then I realize right after, oh, this is a horrible fucking thing to say. I've done that to Brawny a few times. to the
No,
point-
no, 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 hold on. You were not the only one. I don't remember if I've told this story on
Everybody does.
stream. So, the morning my grandfather passed away, I was at work that day, and I got the call at like 7 a.m. It was a truck day at Dollar General, so I was there at 6. Got the call at 7 a.m., went to the break room, had a cry about it, got a couple hugs and condolences from people, and then back to work, because minimum wage struggle never ends. Like 3 hours later, I'm stocking the cans aisle with I forget which coworker it was, but my assistant manager as well. And as we're stocking the cans, I look at a can of corned beef hash, like, man, I wish I had a can opener with me so I could have this for lunch. And he just goes, no, dude, you need to like make that in a pan or on a griddle or something. It's got to be crispy. If you try to make that in a microwave, it's going to be soggy and mushy, and it's going to make you more depressed than your dead grandpa.
Ew.
And he immediately had oh shit.png on his face, and we both just started dying laughing. And he started apologizing profusely. And I was like, nah, bro, that's hilarious.
God.
It's like, my mouth went faster than my brain on that one. I'm like, good, I needed that laugh. And then, like, a couple months later, we were at my grandpa's widower's place, and when my dad and I were aside, I told him that story. He was like, your assistant manager sounds like a cool dude.
Hold on, guys. I'm counting stitches.
What are you making, Heather?
3, 5, 28,
20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25,
18,
26,
25.
27, 28, 29.
Donut.
Heather, don't look, I'm
I will
naked.
fucking kill you. I will fucking kill you all. I gotta recount
Heather.
again just because you're making me doubt myself.
Fucking donut. This is all Donut's fault.
I It's fine. I was
And this is
being
to
I
get
was
the
being a
or
jerk. I
Brody
deserve
posted
that.
into the exchange.
Yeah, I'm not the jerk.
The things Heather and I read off earlier.
Oh.
This one.
We're having
Wait,
a
I
happy
no
fun
longer remember this full
time.
thing.
I think this is fine. I actually might.
Yeah, what are you
be
making,
a-
Heather?
I'm making wristbands. I actually finished one, guys. I didn't even announce it, but I finished a Peaky Pie wristband that I'm gonna put on my Etsy shop once I sew in the ends. Yeah, how do you like that, Bronny? He's always giving me shit if we don't finish stuff. But let's get back to how to beat
I must have
Uwu.
been at your house and went to offer to help you out from the couch.
Oh.
Yeah. Like that?
This happened like a week before we started dating, so.
Oh my god, you sound like a Pokemon!
Cinda?
Oh yeah! Must try. Oh no! No! Oh!
No! Watch this. This is called a save.
Yeah.
Those are always.
Not again.
Pokemon the
Not
game
the
ends.
unicorn.
Oh boy.
The name is Sparkle Smash.
I don't
love it.
care. It's my favorite unicorn. Somebody's hitting a cowbell outside. What's going on? I'm so distracted on my end.
Nope. Well, like the whole time I was playing Bolt Gun today, which is like it has this really dark and eerie atmosphere. Like there's this big party going on outside, so I'm just like randomly hearing voices outside as I'm playing this game, which is like dark and like basically fighting bad guys in hell. And you're kind of like, what the fuck? There's like one point I took my earphones off and I was just like, what the fuck?
Check out my there we go. That should solve it.
Oh hey, you know something while we're watching a thing like this that takes a while and I do thoroughly enjoy? Has anyone in the chat heard of Slay the Princess? I'm kind of interested in that game and wondering if I should play it in October. So, if you have any thoughts on that, please put it in the stream. I was just reading Rusty's comment in the voice I'm sure he wanted me to read it in.
We should have you record just a bunch of lines in that Uwu voice and then set them up as voice redeems and maybe put a pack of them up on Patreon.
Oh my god. As it is, people who are on my Patreon and in chat, I have a very special preview that I want to upload to Patreon very soon for patrons only, $1 and up, that I think you'll find very interesting. Anyways, continuing. Hopefully I can get to that tomorrow, if not the day after.
Honor to meet you. 07. I'm just here to pass time during work. Didn't think I'd meet someone famous.
Dude, I wish I could play games during work. I hate work.
Hell no.
Can you play this game on PC?
Yeah. Yeah, this is Pokemon Showdown. It's an online battle simulator.
I wonder if I should try it.
Well, speaking of sound effects, I gotta rate all of Brawny's old video files so I can get a higher quality OGOT the implication sound bite.
Oh yeah.
I just lifted it from the video he did with Vespio.
That's probably the best one.
Now, since this is technically going to be a 3-hour stream, guys, let me know when we need a break for bathroom breaks.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
fucking Talon put in a $110 tip, man. That's what happened.
The boss to get an extra hour.
What an asshole.
Heather,
what's up, Kun?
If I put $110 in, will that revoke the extra hour?
No, it add another hour.
No.
Do you want
so
me
it's
to?
only 100.
Yeah.
Well, okay, well, it is a de facto rule for me. If I send 110, that means we lose an hour.
What the fuck? No, that's not fair. That's not fair to Talon. That's not fair to him.
Yeah, come on.
Let's see.
Yeah. Didn't someone like give money for us for you to watch a meme?
Oh, yeah,
No, I don't.
No, I misinterpreted what Talon was doing. I thought he wanted to show us something, but all he wanted to show us was the healing.
Oh.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
Look at this skill, guys, on this fucking thing. Aww. If I was at work and I could play games, it'd purely be on my phone because I ain't risking shit with my work PC. But like, yeah, I'd be in the corner playing Angry Birds or some shit.
There was a while I had a remote job, a work at home job, and I would always be playing like Azure Lane on my tablet. And it was really cool because like a lot of mobile games are like specifically set up so you can just like do like 5 button pushes and just play for like 20 minutes.
I got 2 6-0s, so please kill. Good game.
GG. It's that bitch. Puka. Pippa. That's what her name is. Honey, look! It's a rabbit! You love those, and it's a magic card! It's a rabbit!
I thought you were saying it's a rabbit
yeah,
you love those in reference to Pippa.
I mean...
What is that card, honey? Is that real?
I'm sure it is. I haven't seen that one yet, but I've been playing, and occasionally I run into rabbit decks, and those things are crazy. They chain very easily, and they usually involve creating copies of themselves. So,
well, it's all about them fucking too much.
Yeah, you put down a rabbit, and then your next turn you got 30 rabbits.
Oh, I'm surprised you haven't made a rabbit deck yet. Have you?
I just haven't cared enough. No, I just haven't cared enough to like try.
Oh, okay. Well, let's restart this
because I got casually.
I got very distracted by a rabbit card.
The
I'd never
druid
seen
brought
one.
the best of the soil and, in turn, the best out of the fluffle. The Tilde fluffles away, Tilde!
Fluffle.
Tilde fluffles away, Tilde! Tilde fluffles up to the druid to listen to his wisdom, Tilde!
Mine are just list like
all that.
My personal experience with Magic the Gathering, because I learned, guys, when I first started dating Bronny, I knew he liked Magic the Gathering, so you know what I did in secret? I got with Josh Scorcher and had him get me on like that tabletop website where you can play any card game. And he taught me like the basic rules of Magic the Gathering, and I bought myself a pre-made deck when I met Bronny at a convention later that year, I pulled out the deck and I'm like, Bronny, I want to play Magic the Gathering with you. And he's like, okay, but let me give you one of my decks because I play Commander. And Commander has like a much bigger deck than other decks have. I still got some of the basic rules, but then these cards would do so much shit, man. I gotta say, I love the art on cards, and I like a lot of, like, some mechanics of Magic the Gathering, but then it just gets overly complex. I feel like it did the Yu-Gi-Oh! Thing before Yu-Gi-Oh! Was a thing, because I'm pretty sure Magic came first. Did Magic come before Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah, so it's, like, such a complex card game at this point. And
here's the thing, is that Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh! Came out roughly same time. They both power scaled up a lot. So the games are just like the amount of effects you get like per card and what those effects cost is way more than it used to be. However, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is ridiculous with it, and I do believe I've like shown you videos where like the game literally hasn't even actually started yet, and then there's a winner just because one of the players has a deck that has just cards that trigger automatically if they're in your hand, and then eventually lead to win conditions. Which one of our friends who works at a game store said, yeah, this is why Yu-Gi-Oh! Is trash. No well-designed game should that be possible.
Paladin is pinging me. He says, Blossom, you forgot to read what Talon did to Master Emerald. What did he do? Hold on, I'm gonna see when last Talon said a word. He said Talon said to Emerald, Emerald, I tossed you through a sun so hard it became a black hole, which then sucked you back in. Have fun in there.
Oh, so it's a Tuesday?
Yeah, that's just life. Oh, shit! Where'd it go? Ah!
You do
I
not want to mess with me.
I hit this and it hit this.
So that's
Did you
it. And
spill?
what do you suppose hell would do if I
Hold
told
on.
them all our own fossil?
Shut up. I need to just sop up a little bit of mess. I have a tissue, don't worry.
Oh, that's
Just a
exciting.
While
little
she
bit.
does that, I remind chat, my OC is insanely powerful. You're gonna have to come up with more creative scenarios.
I'm gonna
I
take you, the
disagree.
man, and throw you into the sun.
Hey, Spawns, I actually got the exact thing that'll stop you.
Oh shit, I used all my tissues.
And what would that
God
be?
damn
That
it.
is, and it would be you.
Explain.
It shouldn't go any further explaining, that's all.
What?
No, seriously, I need you to explain.
Basically, you need to just fight yourself. I don't know.
Yeah, go fight
An
yourself.
evil
old
double
man.
has been canon to my OC since the beginning.
Okay, then have another one. Just get it approved.
I did. I have Rekneps, and later on I decided Rekneps was too weak, so I created Ordaria.
Okay, fine. You know what? Just have me in there. Done deal. My OC destroys you.
Alright, guys.
Done deal. Your OC's a grease spot.
What the fuck? He's just a little earth pony. Leave him alone.
Yeah,
He's the one who
you
just
can't
said he'd
hurt
be
me.
coming at me.
He's coming at you.
Coon-
He's just a silly
Coon
little
beats-
guy.
Coon beats Emerald just by like catching him off guard and running him over.
Yeah.
Just being in a car. The only car in Equestria.
Oh shit! Was that a speed bump? They make speed bumps in Equestria now?
Like
They're ready for
Emerald
the
and,
car.
Emerald and Seer.
They don't have that kind of infrastructure down there.
Emerald and
Let me
Seer are
explain
just
to you
out on
why
a
they
date. Like,
don't.
oh, that was a lovely date, and then all of a sudden,
Anyways, guys, let's see this. Seems to be like Has-Been Hotel Abridged, and I love it.
So that's it. And what do you suppose hell would do if I told them all our own fossilized overlords don't want to protect their own people?
Not gonna lie, Zestiol, she's cooking you.
You forget I have the power to press one button and make your lives a living nightmare.
I mean, we're already in hell, but that device still scares me for some reason.
The internet is my domain, and your word doesn't mean shit compared to.
Oh, you've done it now. You've gone and fucked around. With sheer audacity, talk back to me, I'll put you down. You back up, you look backed up. All that you're mad, man, don't be so dramatic. Back in the day, you could say that you mattered, but old age implicates the brain. Oh, it's tragic. The culture is a big bum. Got the codes for your life through a shitstorm. Like Twitter, you're in ruins, obsessed over X. Era's over, and I'm coming up next. Yeah, you are no one next to me. You found my way upon the massive.
Oh, it's such a song from Abridged?
This is pretty cringy.
There's like a King Sierra.
Ronnie,
going
you just gotta
on
embrace the
outside my
cringe.
house.
No, I don't think I will.
This seems more like mainstream pop than even the show did.
I've spent so long of my life being cringe, Heather, and I don't think I've even fully recovered. So I don't want to embrace it. Cringe doesn't do anything good for anybody.
This isn't pop music, by the way. It's completely different.
It's just self-degradation. It's like being cringe is like the twerking of personality traits.
What the fuck? What the fuck is that?
Anymore?
Hold up. What the fuck did you just say to me? What the fuck?
I said being cringe is the twerking of personality traits. It is nothing but self-degradation and attention grabbing.
It's Fortnite
What?
dances now. Come on.
The fuck?
Huh?
You get to marinate on that one.
Hold on a sec, Bronny. I'm gonna need you to repeat the explanation, but I need to put the headphones next to her ears so she can hear it. Give me a sec.
Yeah, repeat what the fuck you just said to Seer.
I'll dig.
Okay, go.
All right. Okay, so the cringe is the twerking of personality traits, as in it is just self-degradation and attention grabbing.
Got him.
I thought I just liked a thing that other people thought was lame. What the fuck? I can't even comprehend what you were saying. Right? What the fuck? What the fuck?
What the fuck? Is this allowed? What the fuck?
No, I
What
get
in
it.
the
I
shit are
see
you
it.
even talking about right now?
You get to
Heather,
just
it's
see,
like-
you can just sit there and marinate on that, okay?
it's like-
Look inside yourself and ask what you want to be. Do you want to have a positive impact on the world, or do you want to just rot your own brain and take everyone around you like you're freaking radioactive?
Yeah, like,
Which
put it
one's more
this way, it's like saying-
profitable?
It's like saying what the Sigma in public, you know, and then Fortnite.
Okay,
dancing
no,
in the
you can
middle of
kick
an
Coon
aisle.
from the call.
What do you mean, kick Coon from the call? I ain't doing that shit.
He just said what the Sigma.
I don't
kick
care.
No, I'm using an
I'm
example.
not-
He
I'm
said
not
it. He
kicking
said
him.
it. He said it ironically. We can let
I
that
don't
one
care.
slide. Okay. It's the unironic, okay? And now listen, I was in the Brony fandom at the very beginning. I went to the theater showing of the first Equestria Girls movie in 2013, and my friends, people that we know, were running around saying every pony unironically. If I wasn't walking on a cane at the time, I would have shoryukened people.
Oh man, those were the days.
It's like
Thanks for reminding me, Brawny. I appreciate you.
Charles wants to know how Zeus and Achilles are.
They're grounded because those little shitbags tried to steal my bratwurst. I love them, but they're little shits.
That part was funny. That part was
It's actually a halfway decent song, though. Like, there was some good production value there.
Enjoy the
That's crazy.
spotlight while you can, because next season the V's are taking this show, bitches.
Yeah, well,
I like how they censored bitches.
Hoi, 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 hoi.
Bitch. Well, it's time to be nosy. I have a little job for you, unless you want to become
Little
my
portable
snack.
lunchable.
How does Penchus put up with these things? Hey, boss, you're old. Do you eat a lot of snacks?
That one sounded forced.
Hey guys, do you mind if I finally shut your mouth? I think an old person's mad at me.
I think an old person's mad at me. Oh my god. Ah, they got a Patreon. They must be high quality.
I ever did.
Oh wow, this is starting great. How
The
was that?
existence
That was
of a
pathetic.
Patreon does not indicate quality.
On a side note, I
Oh, God,
never
not the
understood
fart
the
jokes.
I never understood the aesthetic of like having so many pins on your bangs. It's too much at one point. It's supposed to be an accent.
That had something to do with that specific model, I think. And it's just sometimes you gotta fucking have as much shit on your head as possible just to.
I guess I just have seen people do it with cosplay too. It's particularly like when
Yeah.
I've seen some people do it with like Rainbow Dash. They put like 1,000,000 pins in their bangs, and I'm like, is that like a style? Is that an aesthetic?
It
I don't
is,
get
but I don't know the name for it off the top.
Yeah, it's just to me. I'm just like, oh, I just like to do accents. I like a simple look. I don't like so much
we're trying
shit.
Heather's
It's a community.
Heather doesn't understand the style of having so many pins in your hair.
It's just a lot. It's a lot.
Oh, Decora?
Decora, that's the name.
Oh, I guess you're just putting so much shit in there. Anyways, that's a fart.
That's a major seventh arpeggio in the key of B flat with a trill at the end. What the fuck?
Oh shit.
And again by my butt.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Why is she making a face like that?
She's laughing. My magnum anus.
My rectum opus. Oh Jesus Christ.
What the? Like a baka.
I've done this audio with Sweetie
Classic.
Bloom. I mean Sweetie Belle.
You guys put a lot of detail into my boobs for some reason.
You put a little mole in it.
What's going on?
Boobies.
You're complaining?
No, Zen. Since when did she have a shirt?
Who has a shirt?
She's always had a shirt. No, I meant like the undershirt.
Are you just staring at my boobs?
When they take up 25% of the screen, it's hard to miss.
Eyes up here. Airy eyes up here.
What color is the shirt? Pale. Next question.
She got a little
Get
thing.
your most hyper womp womp.
I can do that.
Hello, dolphin. Hello. Pika pika.
You see, this is cringe.
Oh, she
This-
could do a good Pikachu impression, though. That's pretty decent.
This is just detrimental to society.
Hold up. Let me see how good I can do
maturing-
it. Hold up. I want to do
Oh,
a
dear.
Pikachu voice. Hold up. Let me find it. Hold on.
Not
Pikachu.
Not everyone.
You would
can
be
do
a great Pikachu.
Brody would
Hold
be a
on,
great
hold on.
Pikachu.
Hold on. He would be a great Pikachu. Hold on.
again.
Pikachu. Pika pika.
How's mine? Is it bad?
That's
I'm
good.
maturing too quickly for
It's
this.
Hold on.
it's
for
not
this
bad.
Stream.
Pikachu. Hello. Pika pika.
Is that bad? No?
It doesn't have quite enough crack.
It's
to
not
it,
that,
but
because
it's
hers sounded almost dead on, honestly.
I used to have a really good Pikachu, and then I left middle school.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then puberty happened, and well, that
Yeah.
never happened again.
I used to be
Then
better at a...
pubes
I used to have
happened.
really good Kirby too.
Pubes did happen. I wish they didn't.
Yeah.
I've got a good
She
Kirby.
said pubes did happen, I
Poyo.
wish they didn't.
Ronnie,
I
love when you
think I
do
can
that.
do Kirby, because Kirby
Boyo.
is kind of specific. I don't think I could do Kirby. If I did Kirby, it'd be like, oh gosh, I haven't heard Kirby in a hot minute, so I don't even remember exactly how it sounds.
Boya.
Hey,
Kirby,
Bronny,
Kirby. That's a name you should
can-
know. Kirby.
can
Yes,
you do-
no, no. He's got
Sonic?
more than
He's
you
more
think.
than you think. He's got maximum pink. Kirby's the
Kirby's the
one.
one.
But I
Yeah.
He's gonna ride
He's gonna
back at ya.
Gotcha.
Bronny, did I make you watch that entire series?
Not the entire series, but we've
we gotta
watched a
fix
good
that.
few episodes.
Oh, but also we need
I
Brian
don't
to
think
this
we
book.
should.
Jesus.
All right.
What do we
We
need?
need Bro-
What do we need me for?
We need
What
you
the
to
frick
finish
did
this
I do?
line.
You doing
How
something
can I help you, King DDD?
Oh God.
Say it, Bronny.
Frick, I need a monster to beat that Kirby.
That's what we do best here
Yeah,
at
well,
NME.
You better
You
get it with
better
the
get a
money
money
back.
back guarantee.
I remember I binged the entire series on YouTube on my Wii.
Oh
Man,
god. Yeah,
these
they
are,
have
like,
almost the entire series on there. I think there's
memories.
just a couple episodes
Okay.
missing.
I actually
Particularly-
watched the show when it was out on TV, so screw you guys.
No. There's one episode they didn't bring to the English release just because it was that fucked up. It was about those anime creators who like DDD hired to make an anime, but they wouldn't make an anime about anything else except about the main little girl. And I mean little girl like she was maybe 10 or 12 in the show, and making kind of like those fan pandering animes where she's like, man, it's so hot, I want to take my clothes right off, and they like fucking make a completely objectifying, mature, well-endowed version of her, and she was so pissed at the end she was chasing him with a stick and beating him with it like, God, stop sexualizing me. And that was an episode. That was a fucking episode that they did, and they didn't bring it over to the West, and I am glad that they didn't.
Yeah, the only anime episode I ever
No!
DDD tried to run a cartoon studio.
Yeah, and he, like, you know, that was fine. Everything there was fine as an episode, but, like, fucking that one episode that they didn't bring over, I am glad that they didn't. That was fucking disgusting. I don't know what the fuck is up with Japan where they do shit like that.
It's
Or at least they
Japan, my
used
guy.
to. They're kind of steering away from it these days, thank God.
There's
I wouldn't say that.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
There's a.
I would not
have you
say
ever
that.
heard of?
It's not in the
of a
kids' anime.
cartoon? Have you ever heard of a cartoon
Let's hope
called the
not.
Montcoli Nights?
And we're back
Oh,
at
no.
square one.
This, I don't remember, but I feel like it's bad.
The English version was called the Montcoli Nights. It was on Fox Kids, and the thing is, it was such a heavily edited show. It was insane. It was like it was an anime. It was done very much in like the style of like Kirby Right Back at You and Flint the Time Detective and all those like fighting foodons and all those like random weird animes that like Fox Kids brought over. But like for some reason in the Japanese version, there are so many times that like the main characters were like so in love with each other they would just like hold hands and like get lost in each other's eyes and stuff like that, and they would edit the entire thing out. And there was literally like about like an episode and a half that got edited out for some for it. It was crazy. I remember one time out of curiosity, I just was curious about the show because like it was such a weird premise, and then like I watched the English version and I'm like, well, that's a weirdly edited scene. What the hell? So I watched the Japanese version and I was like, there's like an episode and a half right at the start that's just gone. I was like, wow, that's kind of crazy.
It's like,
That's
why
And
even
yeah,
bother bringing it over?
well, it had. I'm not going to lie. It had a lot of very well designed female characters in it, which is like you think it's like part of the reason. Like the most famous episode of the show was like one where they played where they play the bad guys in a baseball team. And literally the entire reason everyone likes that episode is because you got to see the girls in baseball suits. And I'm like, okay. and
Like,
and
what?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, no. The Japanese version of it had a very weird name because like the entire story was about like these two characters that were like weirdly chibified and like they would control monsters or something and like it was called something like well, like I said, the English version was Moncoli Knights, but like the Japanese version was like the seventh door or something like that. It was really weird, but I mean, it had a lot of very nice character designs to it, which was like kind of shocking for a kids show. And it was like no wonder they edited so much stuff out. But it was like it does make me wonder, like there's a lot of animes that Fox Kids brought over that were not popular in Japan, but they brought over anyway, and and that was one of
Well, they
them.
brought
And
them over because they were cheap.
is that it?
Or just
I mean,
that would be my theory is that they're
that's
the Japanese studio or whoever made it is just trying to get rid of it or see some of their investment back. So
actually not
they
a
just
bad
sell it
theory.
for they would just sell it for dirt. Well, that's literally how we got Ghost Stories.
Well,
I
well,
love that.
the most famous example, but was
Mm.
actually fairly popular and has a pretty big fan base. It was called the Samurai Pizza Cats. But like,
Yeah.
Yes!
yeah,
Our friend Chuckley, you met him at the wedding. He was the one with
yeah,
the
yeah.
red sword. He loves that show.
I mean, it is one of the greatest shows that ever existed. I mean, the freaking humor is like,
It is not one of the greatest shows that ever existed.
It's called
You gotta-
Shut
Samurai
the fuck
Pizza
yeah.
Cats, Brawny. Everything in that title is amazing. You either like samurai cats or pizza. There is no person on this planet that doesn't at least like one of those
And
things. I
and I
know
mean,
for
they
a
got more
fact you at
fur
least
than any
like two
turtle
of
ever
them.
had. So
I hate all of them.
But
It was
Shut up,
so
Coon.
I
No,
know
you
that
don't.
lines like that is like who the frick is writing this? Someone
okay,
a college
the
educated
Samurai
individual had
Pizza
to see
Cats was
that
actually
line and think
interesting.
it was okay and then put it in and then
Yes,
syndicate it.
So no,
I'm
the
just
Samurai Pizza Cats,
saying.
like what made all the lines is 90% of it was completely ad libbed because the scripts literally got lost when they brought the parts to America. So it was like 90% of it is just them playing charades and making shit up off the top of their heads.
Oh my god. That sounds
Like
amazing.
like
I
like
actually haven't watched it.
and like the thing is, like the humor of the show, even in the Japanese version, was very meta humor and fourth wall breaking all the time. So it like worked perfectly. And like even after seeing the English version, the Japanese people were like, "Dude, this is hilarious. We love it. What the hell?" But I mean,
Okay.
there's other shows though, like Flint the Time Detective and Fighting Foodons and things like that, where you're just like sitting there like, why? Why did someone look at this one weird and obscure show and be like, that's the one we want to bring over. All right. Well,
I feel like
well,
they
let's
get
get
them in a package. Like they're like, okay, we're paying this because we mostly want this one at the top, but there's a couple at the bottom we might make money from.
Yeah,
You ever think it's like that?
That
Like a
makes sense.
package deal?
It was
Something like that.
it was like they had to they wanted to get One Piece, but to get One Piece, they had to be like, oh, all right, we'll get Kirby right back
They
at you.
got One Piece, and look what they did to it.
I didn't say that I
I
didn't
don't
say
think
they did a
we
good
said they
job
did
with it.
anything good. They didn't do anything
Yeah, yeah.
good.
I will
Well,
fully agree
except for
with
that
you on
opening
that one.
theme.
That was terribly bad.
Except
But
I
yes,
like
the
the
opening
opening
theme is
theme.
hilarious. Yeah,
God,
The opening
God,
theme was
great.
cringe.
Oh, shut the
Gotta
fuck
go,
up!
gotta
I will.
go.
You take my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
I haven't said anybody's name. I just said it was cringe.
You're cringe. Shut up. I love that
I'm
thing.
not cringe. I'm the only one here who's not cringe.
All right, everybody, it's
Ooh, maybe
midnight,
adults
and
in the
because it's midnight, and because we're going another hour, I'm going to pee, and I need
That's
someone to
probably a
take
good
over.
idea.
I'll take over.
All right.
Don't worry. I'll sit in
It's
the
usually
chair.
him.
It's usually me.
All right, Emerald's
All
gonna
right, it's
take
me
over
this
for a
time.
teeny bit while I go pee,
All
put
right,
some
so
of this in the trash cans, and maybe get another
I'm
soda.
gonna go to the bathroom too, so I'll be right back.
Welcome,
Bathroom break, everybody.
Emerald Spencer. Welcome, Emerald Spencer, to
I'm
the
not
main
entertaining
stage here,
and
where
I'm
he's
playing
going to
Tetris,
attempt
so-
the
That's
splits.
fair. That's fair. Have you shown everybody
Here
your
I
says
shirt?
am
Emerald
not going to be
Spencer,
attempting
my
any
favorite
splits.
character.
Let's.
Ugh. I know. I would rip myself in half.
Yeah, you would.
Alrighty.
Fix your hair, by the way.
What about it?
Hair over your fucking
You,
headphone.
you need to
Looks
cut it.
goofy as fuck.
It's way the
Yeah, I
frick
know,
too long.
I know I need to cut it. I've been meaning to cut it for 2 months, but I
You
have.
should you should just trim it just down to the scalp, right? Just shave the whole thing off. You'll look good.
Okay,
You look like
she
Brawny.
would kill me if I went down to the scalp. What I'm going to do
Why
is
would she kill you if you go down to the scalp? She does half of it herself that way anyway.
Because she likes my long hair.
Right, but
So-
if she punishes you for going down to the scalp, she's a hypocrite.
This is interesting.
Brody has said that if you punish me for cutting my hair down to the scalp, you're a hypocrite.
I still have half my damn head. He can shut his mouth.
Alright, so here's the deal. I've been growing my hair out for close to 3.5 years now to donate to a charity called Children with Hair Loss. And there's a salon near us that will donate to that when I go there. The last time I did it, I just went to a random barber shop somewhere in Connecticut, and we just shoved my hair into a Ziploc bag, and then I had to untangle and tie it off and mail it off myself. I don't want to do that this time. The problem is, the salon doesn't take walk-ins, and I haven't figured out how to book an appointment yet, / I haven't had the time to figure it out. Because I can't just go on there and be like, book an appointment for thee. I have to pick a stylist and book it with them specifically. So I need to figure out what the frick that system is.
Give him a call. See what you can do.
Maybe.
I.e., he's too ADHD to do it himself.
It's easy. Just call him and be like, "I need my hair." Cut.
No. First
what I
off, calling
do.
is not easy. It's one of the most anxiety-inducing parts of my life.
Oh no, trust me. I know what you mean. My reaction is exactly how I call. Like just setting up some appointments for like the school I'm going to. I'm calling him like, like just kind of shouting into the mic.
Hey, Emerald, you should donate those pubes on your chin while you're at it.
Damn. Brawny, that's mean. That's
So-
mean.
Hey, sweetie.
What?
Brody just said you should donate those pubes on your chin while you're at it.
Okay, do I need to go beat his ass?
Yes.
I was gone.
He's talking
5
about me.
minutes.
He's talking about
Brawny,
me,
say
to
you're sorry before
clarify.
it's too
Yes,
soon.
I know.
Hurry, Brawny. Save yourself. You're married.
Brody, you're married. She's legally allowed to do things to you that we can't describe on stream.
Shit on my stream. God damn it. I told you so many times. Don't you touch me like that.
being violated in this
What's
dick.
happening on the other end?
What fucking deck
fuck
are
did
you
I
using?
just-
I can't tell who's violating
This
who.
deck is gathered group now. It's the dumbest deck ever. What is that? Red, blue, and white? That's dumb. You're man, a three.
Hey, I'm gonna defend him. That's American what it is.
You're dumb. Stupid. It's gonna fail.
Heather, first of all, it's only red and blue. The opponent's using white.
All right, if you heard abuse on the line, ignore it.
If you,
Heather's
if you
like,
think
no
you
one's
heard
gonna
abuse,
believe
cut-
you. You're a man.
cut to a video of a koala. It's fine.
No, you're a man. You're lucky. No one cares what you think.
No one cares how you're doing.
Hey, Heather. The whole stream, Amber heard
Hold on,
what
Ronnie,
you
shut
did.
up. I have to put the headphones back on. Anyways, what did you say?
I said the whole stream, Amber heard what you did.
No, that's hearsay. That's hearsay.
Objection, hearsay.
Objection, hearsay. All right, let's see what Shy Lily what the fuck's doing.
See, this is the type of shit you can do as a female VTuber that you can't do as a male VTuber.
I should become a
Somebody up there said, Rusty said, Bronny, you shut your blasphemous mouth. Shy Lily is a great benefit to society. No, the frick.
She is.
She is not.
She makes
Dude,
weebs
she's
feel
a
better, Bronny. Leave her
sweetheart.
alone.
She's like, she promotes
Lily is a
like,
national
so
treasure.
many people. She helps so many people in so many ways. Now, admittedly, I'm trying to defend this person as she's literally breathing into the microphone, but I mean,
Yeah, she also makes porn of herself. Not,
No, she doesn't.
That's a different one, honey.
no, yeah, that's a different one.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, people
That's Fillion,
may draw
right?
porn of her character.
No, that's
but-
Mel.
Oh, it's Mel who does that.
Alrighty then, never mind. I got my VTubers mixed up. I apologize for that one.
Yeah, bro.
I only follow
They don't
one
all do
VTuber.
porn. They just all have big titties. Shit, there's a
Well,
oh
they're-
man,
they're-
she has a Kirby. Hold up, chat. She's got a Kirby bow, and I want that really bad on my VO.
Oh yeah, she has a full pink version of her.
Dude, I want that on my VTuber model. Where do I get the Kirby bow?
I don't know. Just look up VTuber assets.
Draw
I'm
it
sure
and
you
add
can
it
find
to it.
Rip it. Dude, it does, like, on VTube Studio, it feels like it should be so easy to import new assets if you just, like, draw them like a regular vector and find a way to import them. Am I thinking of that correctly?
I'm sure there is a way that like
I
you
mean,
can
I
just
don't think
input.
adding something super small and like something small like that should be that hard.
Yeah, because I've been thinking of making, like, a shaker that looks like my Poggers cup and giving it to my model. I feel like that should be a simple thing. It's probably a YouTube tutorial away, and I just haven't had...
yeah, definitely. Just look up like how to add something like
totally.
like an inanimate
How to add
object
PNGs.
like drawn.
Yeah, like,
PNGs
exactly.
to,
I
to
don't think it would be that
VTube
difficult
Studio.
because I mean it's not like an actual it's not like it's the
And
It's not like the
person
model itself.
Like you don't have to like rig
Now-
it or anything to like
now
have any kind of movement.
You
What?
can add you
think
can
so,
add
anyway.
PNGs also to OBS or whatever streaming software you're using. And
Oh,
then
that's
put 'em in
right.
front of it.
What?
As long as you don't have to, as
he
long as they
saying?
don't have to move
I have
much or
no
anything.
idea what he's saying. I'm not part of the
He's
call.
saying that, like, you know how I just add shit to OBS? Like, there's totally a way for me to add PNG shit to my OBS layers. So if it's not
Yeah.
possible in VTube Studio, it's possible in OBS. There's a
Mm.
way. I would just like to be able to, like, pin, because you know you can pin, like, items to certain parts of your VTube model.
Yeah.
But in particular with my VTube model, it's so easy to pin shit to the wings on accident when I'm trying to pin shit to the hooves. That's why the wine glass will move up and down sometimes, because it's pinned to my wing and not my hoof, and I'm trying to put it on my hoof. It's not perfect, but yeah, there's definitely a way.
Yeah.
I just zeroed in on a part of her chat that says she claps the chusey. Wonderful.
Wonderful.
That's amazing.
All right, what I miss?
She gets the chusey.
Anyway.
Anyway. You can do that too. You're not special. No. She got a sub for that though. I didn't.
feel like playing from anywhere.
Ooh.
He takes off.
That's pretty great.
The child.
Yeet the child.
Sorry,
I don't get it.
I was over there talking to Blister. Time got away from me.
Blister?
Yeah, we call him Blister because he only ever shows up after all the hard work's done.
Okay, well that kind of goes together, but the rest of these don't make sense, guys. The job site nicknames have got to stop, okay? Like, really, half of these don't make any sense at all. Hey, whoa now, hey, these may be a bunch of idiots here, but I'll tell you what, they take pride in nicknames, okay? So I guarantee everyone on that list makes sense. Okay, motion light. Only time he works is when somebody's walking by.
Makes sense.
Two-stroke.
Oh, that's one of mine right there. Two-stroke, hard to get started, and all he does is smoke all day.
Double seven.
Zero work ethic, zero skill, and 7 breaks at minimum a day.
All right, here's one. Betty
Minimum
Crocker.
a day.
Well, that'd actually be one of mine right there. Betty Crocker, somebody who's always stirring the pot. Yeah, that is a pretty good one. Nail clipper. Hard to find when you need them, and probably going to only do about 10 minutes of work a month. All right, flash round. Lantern.
Not very bright, and you gotta carry him the whole time you're using.
I gotta say, nail clipper doesn't work for me as a woman. I go to the salon every week. Nail clippers are getting more than that out of me.
Sounds
Fingers.
expensive.
Call them fingers because he ain't never.
Well, I have a pretty stable job, and I share rent with like 3 people, so...
Gonna be no
Get a
hangers.
job in
Okay, what
accounting
about
if you want
cruise?
stability.
That's actually more of an insult.
No, thank
It sucks,
you.
though. It's lame. It is lame.
Be about the farthest thing from my hands you can get. Because they ain't got no chance making it here.
Speed bump. All is good for slowing us down. Deck chair. Folds
I
easily under
need
pressure.
lotion.
Kit Kat.
Not lotion in here.
Okay, just a couple more.
You're in
Cordless.
Florida. Your
Cordless only
skin
works
should
for about
be
45 minutes.
what's
Then you gotta let it rest
hydrated.
for 2
Yeah,
hours
that word.
to maybe get another 45 minutes out of them. And if they get too hot, they're just gonna stop working altogether. Okay, this next section's a little bit more adult-oriented ones that were brought up a lot. G-Spot? That's actually Jim and Shipping's nickname. Go look for him right now. I guarantee you can't find him. He's over there, but you ain't gonna find him. You know what area he's in, but that don't mean shit. You can't find him. That's what we call him that.
You know,
Okay,
you're
and,
just not looking
foreskin.
hard enough.
Well, that's actually what I call
That's
it.
exactly right.
As soon as the job starts getting hard, that boy gonna disappear.
What? When did you start calling me that? I thought people called me Houdini because I always disappeared when we started working.
No, we call the boss man Houdini because every time there is work to be done, he disappears. Hey, I don't appreciate that either. Okay, this is getting out of hand, guys. We need to wrap this up.
No, we ain't wrapping this up. Okay, boss man, is that what you've been calling me too?
No, I call you Zeus.
Because I'm like a Greek god, smart, powerful, and I got a shit ton of kids?
No, not even close. It stands for zero effort unless supervised. What's my nickname? Yours is dumbass. Oh, well, what's that stand for? Yours doesn't have a hidden meaning. And me having to explain this to you further solidifies your nickname. Yeah, he's right, guys. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. I mean, I'm sure we could go for days. This is only the first page of like 37 I have. But before we move on to the next page,
37.
what is it? What is my nickname?
Oh, well, we actually call you the Broken Arrow because we all think you're useless, and every time we ask somebody, they tell us you can't be fired. So, Broken Arrow.
Oh, that's mean.
Got him.
It's true
I
though,
am
because
not
in construction,
someone-
you can actually talk to and about your bosses like this.
I will say, like, I am someone who has not had any nickname, like, very many nicknames in my life. I don't know if that's unusual, because, like, Bronny's not even his name, he's been called that the majority of his life. That's his whole nickname. But, I've had 2 nicknames in my life, and they were both in high school. And one was Marrow-chan. And the only reason I got the name Marrow-chan was because a friend I had in high school knew another person named Heather, and they used to call them Marrow-chan because they're weebs and they came up with stupid anime names or something like that. She used to call her Marrow-chan, and she would get confused when she talked to me, and she'd call me Marrow-chan, and I just kind of embraced it. And when I would give her cards and stuff for holidays, I'd label it from Marrow-chan 2.0. So I just
I
embraced that. I don't even know what Marochan means, but she used to call her old friend, who was also named Heather, Marochan. The other one is that people would call me Heather Time because a Spanish teacher I had, whenever they'd call on me to answer questions, and I say call on me, I didn't raise my hand, he would just pick people at random, and I hated it when he called me. He'd call me, it's like, Heather Time, Heather answer this question, and I'm just like, not great at Spanish. But people outside of the class would be like, hey, it's Heather Time, and I'm just like, fuck. Don't ask me to
I
talk in
mean,
Spanish.
I had a particularly bad experience with a nickname. When I
Oh,
was in
God.
basic training, you remember that episode of when of My Little Pony when Rainbow Dash joined the Wonderbolts and they all called her Rainbow
Yeah.
Crash?
Yeah.
Well, the army is very good at finding the one nickname that will piss you off more than anything else, and then having that become your actual nickname. When I was in basic training, they called me Baby Huey,
What?
and I got pissed off like one time, and so everyone just started calling me Baby Huey. And this one guy tried to explain it in some kind of good way. He's all like, "Well, if you remember the character Baby Huey, it was a very strong character that never got hurt." And I'm like, "I don't think that's why they called me that." And
What is Baby Huey from?
it was do you know what the Terry Tunes are? It was like
Say it again?
Terry
It's kind of
Tunes.
like Looney Tunes era, but like they weren't
Yeah,
Looney
yeah.
Tunes. It was just from the same
It's the
time
group.
period.
It's the group
It's
that
familiar.
Woody Woodpecker came from and stuff like that.
Right.
But what was like a really large baby duck, just like this like 6 foot tall, but like walked around wearing a diaper and stuff like that. And it was like I hated that name, but I knew that if I said anything, it was just going to get worse. So I was like, all right, whatever. Baby Huey. You sure got me there.
I'm glad I
Hey
didn't go
Donut, you
into
want
the
to know something?
military.
Donut, you want to know something insane?
Mm,
My mother used to call me Baby Huey, like as a joke when
okay.
I was a kid.
I'm,
Mm.
I'm
That name is
sorry.
very common, funny enough. Like that nickname. Like my grandparents used to call my best friend Little Huey. He was a big guy, but it fit him because I guess it's a big guy thing. But like a
Oh,
soft giant, I would assume.
if we're
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about things our mothers called us, my mom used to call me Heatherina, my ballerina, which
My
is
mom
funny.
used to call me Weeble, little Weeble.
My back itches. Hold on, I gotta get
Oh,
my
and I
back scratcher.
yeah. And in school, everybody used to call me Gerbil. I never understood it, but they kept calling me Gerbil. I
It's
don't know
probably because
why,
you're
but I guess they found
small.
it hilarious.
No,
Probably. I mean, I was the
Jeremy,
shortest in the
Gerbil, they
class.
both start with the same letter.
Don't say that. But yeah,
That
it's
is
because he's
true. No, it's
short.
fine. Yeah,
Frickin'
probably.
Jeremy
I
starts with a J and Gerbil starts with a G. Where
They
are
sound
you
the
at?
same! They
I
sound
start
the
with Judd is
same!
what they're getting to.
yeah.
Everyone shut up. We're watching memes.
Funny. Oh, okay.
Did I say same letter? I meant same sound. Ooh. Good one.
I love these.
I love it when kitties drink milk. They're so happy.
I love when these just continue. It's great.
I think I added this one, but it was like really early in the list's conception.
No, this one was me.
Was it? Maybe you both added it.
We might have.
It's in here twice, guys. I wish I could play violin. Seems cool.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Oh, is this Moulin Rouge? I love Moulin Rouge. vibing to this.
Woo, that was great. Oh my
I like
god.
that. That was jazzy.
Encore, encore.
Just right after, just like you guys didn't hear that, but just freaking Ruby going, "I'm an eternal flame, baby!" Just smashes a table.
Yeah, start this one over, Heather. I imagine you haven't played TCG Pocket in a little while, but this should be.
No, I know what this is, motherfucker. God damn it! I hated this in the fucking Pokemon trading. Fuck you, Misty. Fuck you. It works for the AI, does not work for me.
Hey guys, just so you know, I'm tired, so I'm gonna head out for tonight. Have a good night, everyone.
Yeah, go to bed, honey. I love you. I love you. Bye bye.
Deep one in Russia? Oh, your mom's? I did. I'm sorry. What? You joined
Whoa.
it without me?
I jork it because you don't arouse me, lady. You're not my type.
Why is everyone in chat just like me? They're just a bunch of fat huh? Chat reflects streamer? Yeah. Maybe without
Chat
the
reflects
W.
streamer. Ow!
Maybe.
You don't think much of your audience when you. That is blurry.
Oh yes, it's super zoomed in.
Oh Jesus Christ!
But this clip is legendary.
Hold on, I gotta resize Coon and Donut. Okay, that's better.
No, I'm a horse-sized picture, not a donut-sized picture.
And don't overdo it. Watch your calories.
Don't you tell me how many calories I need, bitch!
That's how I talk to Bronny.
Also, did you see Steph's face? She was into it.
Don't tell me how many calories to eat, bitch.
Don't you tell me how many pounds I need, bitch.
That caught me off guard, dude.
Cause you never see fucking Matt Pat go that hard.
I know.
Ever. Is that like before or after retirement? Is he just letting it go?
So they were playing a game. It was I forget the name of it, but you're like going through someone else's phone to try to because they disappeared. You're trying to figure out what happened to them. Either help return their phone or find them. So they were reading text conversations. So Steph was reading, I think it was the phone owners, and Matt was reading the guy who was texting her.
Oh my god.
And Matt just went way into the voice acting.
Oh my god, so the text said, "Don't tell me how many calories I need, bitch."
Yes.
That's so funny. That's so fucking funny.
Like, I purposely picked the zoomed in one because that's just the legendary one, but there are versions of it where you can see everything that's on
Because it's not Matt Pat to just say some shit,
especially to his wife.
But he's just like eating up the role. Okay, that's Matt Pat. That's the theater kid. That is Matt. That is Matt Pat. Matt Pat's fucking life story is so interesting to me because he did the whole theater kid group. He traveled with a theater group, and then he just fell into YouTubing and theory shit. And it was such a weird transition to hear that. I'm like, man, I would have thought you had like some background with how thorough these theories are and shit.
And also, the first video he made was proposing to his now wife.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Anyways, let's watch some VTuber shit.
Hello? Hey, what's up? I need your help. Can you come
These
here?
are technically
Go. Alright, well, hurry up and come over here. I can't find them. What do you mean you can't find them? I can't find them. There's only soup. What do you mean there's only soup?
Alcohol is
There's
soup.
only soup. Well, then get out of the soup aisle. Alright, you don't have to shout at me.
Soup.
There's more soup.
That's
What do you mean
juice.
There's more soup. There's just more soup. Go on to the next aisle. There's still soup. Where are you right now? I'm at soup. What do you mean you're at soup? I mean I'm at soup. What store are you in? I'm at the soup store. Why are you buying goals at the soup store?
I gotta say, I think my soup store video was funnier because I found the store named Soup from a foreign country and I used it as a background. And I did actually, because I did this as Sweetie Bloom, because I found a version of someone using the Cutie Mark Crusaders to do the soup bit, and that's why I did it as Sweetie Bloom, because Sweetie Bloom was the one stuck at the soup store. I forget who. Fleet. I can't remember the name of the person who did it, and I feel bad about it. But if you find my video in my Sweetie Bloom playlist of me doing that, I most certainly put her in the description. Sweetie Belle. Why do I keep saying Sweetie Bloom? Sorry, it's so
Because you
close.
lived with her.
Yeah, I mashed
Yeah,
them together.
yeah,
But the
yeah, yeah.
point, but the point is, if you go on my Sweetie Belle playlist and you find it, I most certainly put where I got the audio in the description because I'm thorough like that, and I don't want anyone to claim that I don't give credit because I do every single fucking time. But people don't want to look in the description. Like, people go in my comments and say, if you guys are curious about the audio, it's this person. And I'm like, ah, and I always comment back like, ah, yeah, I put it in the description. There's a fucking description where I credit the person I got the audio from. If you bother to look, it's there, you shit ass.
Well, yeah, but then you gotta click on the video and you gotta click on the words. And
It's
just
just
Rather
fucking
ask in the
amazing.
comment
so
section, you know?
hard.
Like, it's better if I
I just
ask
want it
because
I
delivered
try
to
to
me.
I try to be a good sport about it, and I pin the person who will say it and be like, yeah, and make sure I reply saying, yeah, it's also in the description because that's where I put it. There's a thing called a description, people. Just look at it, and that will give you the answers that
hey,
you
yo,
are
where's
looking
this
for.
from? The freaking
Motherfucker! Look
And
at my
it's like not only
descriptions.
actually TikTok even makes it TikTok and YouTube both even make it easier than that. There's a fucking little thing in the corner that you can click that will actually give you the source of the original audio, and it's like kind of
Actually,
crazy.
you know what's weird? When I schedule posts on TikTok and I try to tag the audio where I got it from, it won't keep it. Like, have you noticed when you go through my TikTok, it looks like I just like reposted audio? I'm not trying to do that. I try to tag the audio to where I got the audio from, but YouTube
Yeah.
doesn't keep it when I schedule posts. And of course, because I got the audio from TikTok, when I post it on YouTube, it's not like there in the corner, so that's why I put it in the description.
Well,
I don't know why it does that.
admittedly I don't use I don't use popular
You
audio as much as
don't
you do.
because you put
But
stream clips, so all your stuff is original.
yeah. Well, I mean, well, recently I uploaded a speed art I did of Scootaloo to this song called "Flightless Bird." So and like that was like the first like actual attempt I did it, like trying to like partake in a trending audio. I was like, oh, dude, the song was really catchy, and I was like, oh, I gotta fucking do something with this, and I was up all night and fucking got some artwork done as fast as I could, and edited the speed art onto freaking DaVinci Resolve, which I've never done before, and been like, yeah.
Dude, Donut, can you teach me a little bit of DaVinci Resolve? I kind of wanna figure that out.
Yeah, I don't know. I know just enough to edit clips with it. It's like anything
Yeah,
He's
beyond
about
I
to
just
switch
need
to
you.
Premiere anyway.
Honestly, just
Yeah.
show me a quick like rundown when you get the like probably after this stream.
Honestly, I'm getting comfortable with using Shotcut that Emerald put on my computer for editing some things.
Yeah,
But
I
by
like
the
Shotcut
way,
because it's free and open source.
Yeah.
by the
That's
way, you
why
know
I
what
was
I
using the DaVinci Resolve. So it's like,
you want to know what's funny? Everybody who's been using Vegas Pro, everyone I knew who used Vegas Pro, don't touch it anymore because it glitches out on them now. I'm the only one that has yet to
Oh.
experience that.
I haven't touched Vegas Pro in a while, only because I don't want to edit my own videos anymore because it's a pain in the ass. I mean, I do edit together
is.
my shit posts and my cosplay videos, but it's all on CapCut. I don't go on my computer
Yeah.
to edit things, and when I do, it's with Shotcut now because I don't have Sony Vegas anymore. But I also want to point out a comment. Rusty says, "Heather, you expect people to read?"
Got a point there.
Yeah.
Foolish me. People
What you gotta
don't
do, Heather?
read.
What you gotta do, Heather, is make a comment as well, then pin that comment. Then people be like,
I
"Oh,
and it's like happens every once in a while, but people like don't care enough to the point where I don't see like the value in me doing that every time. And usually I
Well,
just
you
pin the
have to
comment where they
sometimes."
go. Sometimes I do, but like usually I just pin the comment of someone else who says like, "Is this audio from here?" And I'm just like, "Yeah, I put it in the description, but I'm gonna pin your comment because like you said it, and people aren't gonna go to my description, obviously, because they don't care."
Yeah, because they don't read descriptions. I
Anyways.
write stupid stuff for my descriptions now.
Anyways, let's see whatever the fuck this is.
No, wait, hold on.
Wax-coated pencil.
Holding,
In
I'm
chat,
holding.
in chat, Raptor just asked Paladin if he's seen his comment. Isn't that isn't that amazing to have the tables turned upon you? Yes.
Yeah, Paladin. Paladin, answer him! Answer him, Paladin! That's my boy right there! You gotta answer him! I'm gonna look at whatever this is. It looks sticky.
It's not a threat and can be. Oh god. Oh god, no.
Oh god, I know what this is.
I am not trained for this.
What?
I am not trained for. Run! Everyone run! It's happening! Run!
Hold on. You see
A single group of wax-coated pencils is not a threat and can be. Oh god. Oh god, no. I am not trained for this. I am not trained for. Run! Everyone run! It's happening! Run! Run for your lives! This company makes its pencil bodies from wood as opposed to obsidian because that would be fucking stupid. One more time. Shoot through a vat of green? Again? How does this keep happening? Next, flour.
Oh, there's my hot pink yarn.
And then powdered flowers from the ground.
Oh.
Please ignore the 2 cookies that have fallen out of line on the bottom of your screen. They will be punished for insubordination once film starts. We have cropped his identity out of frame because he is currently in the witness protection program. We here at How It's Made wish you luck, Robert Savino.
What the fuck? You can't just say that.
Speaking of crazy, super random, but I'm wearing my pasties. And I think they're kind of cool.
What?
It's
Hold up. I've never worn pasties before. I wonder how that is. Seer, have you worn pasties before? How is that?
I mean, the ones I've worn.
What?
I think I maybe only worn
What?
one or
What
two
the hell?
before, and one of them I wore was like a bit more on like the stickier side than the other. I
Is
think.
it when you take it off your nipples? Does it hurt?
No, because the part that goes on your actual nipple should not be sticky at all.
Oh.
It's
Well, this works differently than I thought it would.
If it's like a good like proper one, it should be. There's like a bunch of different shapes
Is
that you
it-
could get, but
the
it should be have
exterior
like
part?
a cover over the actual thing, and then the outside should be not should be, but it would be sticky. I want to get the cakes actually, which are kind of like on the higher end brand of things. They're a little more expensive, but they're not sticky at all, and just kind of like adhere to your titty.
Oh, what, like suction?
Sort of, yeah. It's. I think that their whole line is grippy, not sticky.
The only time I've considered wearing pasties is either for like those dresses that like have the V that comes down to here.
Yeah.
Or like for cosplay purposes.
That the reason I want to get them is because like I have, dresses or shirts that like would like necessitate like the need for like either like a strapless bra or something like of that line.
Wait.
And I hate strapless bras for the most part. So I want to get something that I could just slap something over there and I won't have an issue.
I have a strapless bra, and I specifically got it for my wedding because I had like I had a lot of revealed skin at my wedding. I gotta say though, strapless bras kind of like push my boobs down, so they're kind of like this. Were they like this? They were like this when I had the strapless bra.
Let me check the wedding photos.
Yeah, they were like this, or were they like this? I don't know.
I don't remember your chest looking that out of place.
Paladin says
Especially not compared to when you're wearing a push-up bra like with Officer Rarity.
Oh, Paladin says we need to ask Master Emerald what his power level is. What's your power level?
2.
It's over 9,000!
Yeah!
I'm at 9,001. Take that.
I mean, I need to know what the power level scale even is.
What, 9,000? That can't be right.
His problem is 1006.
Hold on, let's see Shy Lily.
Oh, well,
Still
that's
weird
not so bad.
to have those be there, but it's kind of cool.
Yeah, she'll look at
I don't know how I
it.
like them. Yeah.
Yeah, not at all. I was like,
But
say, I
it's
don't
nice.
remember.
got,
I don't remember them being out
I'm
of place.
piced it up. It looks a bit funny though. I'm not gonna lie. It don't look sexy. If I were to flash my bumps right now, I don't think it'll look that sexy with those pink skin colored pasty blushes.
I'm gonna be honest, yeah, like if you looked at my boobs just how they are, they're kind of like just like whatever.
Boobies.
I don't have like
I
people
heard
think your
boobs.
boobs are gonna look are gonna be like the same shape as when they are in your bra. No, like that's like your bra puts them like this, but they're like this. Keep in mind I'm 29. I'm not old, but like my boobs aren't in their. Are my boobs in my prime? Is this still my prime for my boobs? What is
Heather,
the
are you
prime
30
for your
years old?
boobs?
Are you
I
30
feel
years
like
old,
my
Heather, or-
boobs haven't changed. They're just kind of like this. I don't know. What's the prime age for your boobs?
There really isn't a specific prime age for boobs. It's like I feel very bizarre saying this to two girls. Like, what the fuck?
How dare you mansplain to Heather?
Do you
like
like
prime state.
what? I don't know. My boobs have always been
seriously,
kind of
I have
different.
no. There are some girls that like the boobs never stop growing, so they just kind of like are always getting bigger. So it's like until they start, you know.
No, I mean like booby shape. Booby shape. They've always
It
kind of been
depends.
like.
I think it does depend.
Okay.
Like,
As a woman, you should know that there are no two women with
I
the
have not
same
seen
shape
that
of boobs.
photo.
I got a boob that's bigger than the other boob.
That's
There
normal.
there
that's
are
normal.
some
That's
people.
very
Oh, yeah.
normal from what I've been told.
Yeah.
Even for
No,
men.
no,
Even
that
for
is
men, that's normal.
100% normal.
Yeah.
Especially when they're bigger. It's like, you know, it starts becoming more obvious like the bigger they are.
Yeah.
Fun fact: their guys are set up a similar way. One ball hangs slightly lower than the other, specifically
was
so that if
about
you're
to
walking
bring
or
that
get
up.
bumped into wherever, they don't knock together.
That's crazy. But you know, genetically speaking, random number generator speaking, there's got to be a guy who has the even balls and they smack together all the time.
Oh, probably. I imagine that it might have been more common at one point during development, but after all of the sperm cells got CTE, nature probably went, we shouldn't do that.
Yeah, let's like it's
We should do
no
something
even
about
balls.
this here.
No even balls.
Yeah, but no, it's common, you know. It's common even in men. Yeah, it's.
I like
But
that
for
Aaron
women,
Davis
with-
commented here, I like 40-plus-year-old women, LOL.
Hey,
Good for you,
hey,
Aaron.
I-
That's
I-
great.
I-
Yeah.
No,
Good shit.
I
you
have
slay.
seen plenty of very attractive 40-plus women. So it's like,
Yeah,
it's like
that's the same
seriously,
shit.
there is. That's part of the reason it kind of bugs me when people say, "Hey, what's the prime?" It's like there really is no specific prime. It depends on the
Why
person, you
is
know?
the Halo theme on this?
Look at the title. No, the top title.
Video game songs
The
you
top
should
title.
absolutely know.
Yes.
Oh.
So
The top
this is
title.
because this is a song you should know. Oh wait, this video is 8 minutes long.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why is the Halo theme on here? What? No
Okay.
8-minute videos.
Yeah, this was probably put on there again at a time when the pickings are much slimmer.
We don't have to worry about slim pickings in this.
Yeah, we can skip it for now.
Yeah, skip that.
Save it in case we have a late week.
Breaking Storm MXF3's Man versus Ponies moments. I'm familiar with this guy. Let's see. So number 4 is the Jack Daniels. Let's see. I like this guy's videos.
They're great.
Applejack Daniels? Yeah. Number 5's the cat. It's a kitty. It's a Siamese kitty. Number 3 is Luna. Is Schreikelpin. Oh no.
How many points do I receive?
Number 2 is cute Bat Pony. What's an apple? I thought Bat Ponies like mangoes.
It's usually mangoes.
I don't know.
Mangoes have
it was
too much.
apples, wasn't it?
Dude, I love mangoes in my smoothie, but I can't have
Oh
them in my
yeah.
smoothies anymore because I make breakfast smoothies for myself for like a week straight because that's what I have for breakfast every day is a protein smoothie. The thing is, I put mangoes in there and I started breaking
Hang on.
out because there's just so much sugar in them.
And mangoes, yeah.
Hold on.
What's
Let's
up? What's
see
up?
here.
What happened?
They're asking since we did make the big deal about them about them in the chat. They are asking. It's like, did we notice? What was it? Hold on, real quick here.
Did not Paladin?
Power level, and then hold on, no, it was. I wanted to see someone's OC or something real quick.
They wanted to know my power level.
Oh no, that one before that one, Talon was asking something about OC. Did he give me his OC?
Yeah.
He did a million years ago. Which by that I mean maybe last year or the year before that.
Yeah.
Aaron Davis says, I'm a little older than Heather. A little. He also says, I almost thought Heather was saying Muta, not Luna. I have a very bad speech pattern.
Hey, I'm a little younger than Heather.
Just a little.
Yeah,
Jer
a few
Edit says,
months.
draw my OC. Later, Jer Edits. Anyways, the first number one is
Ban
die,
this
you piece
guy.
of shit. Give Celestia the cake! She's mad.
Uh-oh.
Turn off, turn off, turn off, turn off.
No, oh, nope. You ruined
Oh
yourself.
no! Server of a Watt proudly presents Discord sings meme song Discord? Today's song Discord? What else can I say except have fun?
Does nobody know this song?
I love this song.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. Did
Damn.
he get you? Did he get you a pic of his OC for the banner? That was the question.
Oh, like the one I'm commissioning Puro for? I put people that were normally in the voice chat for that. The pony ones. Just because I've mostly seen Puro. Well, Puro's drawn people before if you've seen my animatic. I'll look at that again later, but I've already got a, like a Puro's already gotten like a work in progress for me, and I've already got to tell her to make an edit with Seer's size. So I'll get to that when I can. But anyways, music! Classic.
Wave your hands in the air. Like you just don't care.
I don't care. I care about nothing except for my comfort. Aggressively. A lot of Pokemon PFPs here.
It's a Duat themed server.
It's what?
Duat themed.
Well, there's a Lucario in here.
Not like I can listen, but go ahead if you want.
And it was at this moment when the chat died.
Oh yeah, we're doing Markiplier shit now?
Classic.
Pity Brawny's not here for this because he'd relate for it about 30 seconds, or relate to it for about 30 seconds in.
You know he wouldn't listen to 2 seconds of this without a complaint.
Oh yeah.
It's Brawny. He complains about everything.
That's kind of his personality. I love the man. But he hates everything.
That's okay to hate everything.
On the way out tomorrow,
Sometimes
I'm
I
taking over
hate
the car audio. I am blasting All the Way by Jacksepticeye.
Sometimes I get into that song.
Hey, here's Brawny.
Where is Brawny?
No, I mean this part of the song.
That is him constantly.
I love Mark's
what
face
Brawny
throughout
needs?
most of this one.
Brawny needs alcohol.
No,
that's
he
a
can't
bad idea.
digest this. I actually think he might have an allergy with how he reacts to it. Like, it's worse than Kaya. Like, he'll be like, this is poison. And even if it's like, you know Stella Rosa, right? Stella Rosa is like 5% a whole bottle of wine. He drinks a little of it, thinks it's fine, and then he burns up in the throat. I think he's allergic. I'm starting to think he's legitimately allergic.
Or maybe he just doesn't like the feeling of it, because alcohol does give you that burning sensation in your throat. He just doesn't like it, and that's okay.
That's also fine. But sometimes I wonder, and I just want to make
Either
sure he's
way.
safe.
Yeah, either way, alcohol's poison. So, you know.
It's getting harder for me to get my popcorn.
Can someone tell me how Mark got his face so long?
That was just an edit there.
It's easy. You just stretch
Use a
the
fisheye
video.
lens.
Alright, so Donut, while this is going on, you want to teach me opera? Fuck, what's the name of that freaking program? DaVinci Resolve? Yeah.
There's not a
Right
whole lot
now,
to learn
while
there.
we're streaming.
Yeah, totally. I'll just interrupt the memes and everything. Yeah, sure, yeah.
No, well,
What's
you're gonna
next?
teach me while the memes go off.
Uninitiated sacrifices a little
Oh my god, googly boobs.
Googly eyes.
Googly eye
my
boobs.
God. This is my favorite.
Googly eyes on
VTuber.
the
Heather, you
snitties.
gotta one up this. The freaking googly eyes. This is fucking.
I used to have a necklace. I used to have a necklace that was just googly eyes, and I'd wear it, and I'd be like, I sent a picture, like a selfie of me with that necklace to Bronny, and I said, "Bronny, what are you doing?" And he said, "What?" And I'm like, "My eyes are down here." Just some stupid shit.
Bitch, I eat people. Yeah.
Don't play with fire. You may not like how hot it gets in the kitchen. And yes, that is a euphemism.
He set off his Alucard.
I do miss Helsing Abridged.
Time for more facts. This one is a bee fact. The name of the bee came from the letter B, which is the first word in B.
What?
So Zen, what did you get for Christmas?
Zed's chat has timing on another level.
Well, that was wow.
My personal chat, I need you to be as fucking timely as that.
I've had a couple decent timings on my chat with my streams.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Ooh! I saw this. I believe Honey Drop the Unicorn added this. Like, this was just impressive to me. This is shipping this horse to Chicago. It's a crochet. I cannot believe they crocheted this. This is insane to me. I could never do this. It's just too much. It's too much, but I'm impressed with people who are able to do it.
And apparently they only like within the last year or so took up crocheting.
That's too much. I'm not ambitious.
It was finally time to ship it. So let me take you along the shipping process. Surface wrapping it was the first step.
Oh my god, they have to saran wrap the thing. That you better have charged so much money for this.
Oh my goodness.
How do you ship what?
They're shipping it right now. They're gonna tell us how.
Well, yeah. Oh no, I mean, but
bring her to the shop, put her in a crate. This is me in the box for reference.
it literally looks like a motorcycle box. What the fuck?
That's why they charge so much.
I was so worried about the measurements I gave them, but she fit perfectly in that box. And these guys were great because they were like, if you want to record, you can record. You don't have to do anything, just sit there. So I'm like, okay, you do not have to tell me twice. These guys were absolutely amazing. They were so careful with the package because they understood how valuable this is to me. And this is not the last time that I saw the horse because we then met in Chicago. Now, we had a very unexpected hiccup, and I'm not going to get into it, but just know that my parents and Milo had to go 45 minutes away from the convention center where the horse was being displayed to pick up the crate and then bring it to the convention center so that the horse could get displayed on time. Now, I was only at H&H Americas for one day, so it really had to be there that day. But my parents
It wasn't shipping to a buyer. Oh,
pick it up
okay.
and do all this stuff. They were like, okay, yeah, we're going right now. Thankfully, everything worked out perfectly in the end because the time
I wonder if you could sit on it, because I wonder if she gave it like a wire frame or something. It's so solid.
You can sit on it.
big surprise.
Wow.
Really? Crazy. It was all worth it.
Oh, what did she use as a... Did she say what she used as a base?
I'm not sure, but maybe because she did a series with it, and I only saw the final part.
Yeah.
But at the very end, after she finished it, I did see her sitting on it. So I'm not sure what she used as a base, but it was definitely something sturdy enough for her to actually be able to like sit on it.
Like
it's a
that's
board.
starting to make sense to me because it seems almost impossible in my eyes. But if you had a good skeletal structure, I can almost see it. Honeydrop the Udor says, "Yes, it was me. Thank you, Honeydrop. That was inspirational."
That was yeah.
God, I could never do something so big. I just don't think I can. It's just so daunting to think of a crochet project that's big. I'm good making my little wristbands and tiny little things for my Etsy shop, man. God, that's crazy. This one's called "My Scat Pack Ain't Nice to My Neighbors."
Be nice to the neighbors today, alright? Alright.
Is that an AK?
I checked out the fight scene where he's in an IKEA warehouse and he fights off dudes with furniture pieces, but by the end he's accidentally assembled it into a complete Malm bedroom set. One joke is that an assembly instruction sheet floats by the camera, and he and the guy he's fighting are in the exact same pose as the little cartoon guys. Do you think
That's a
wizards
lot.
have spelling bees? This is an assembly for like wizard children.
Oh,
wow.
shit! We gotta press the button. Hold on. Where's the freaking
10 minutes?
Last 10 minutes of the stream. Last 10 minutes of the stream. Any last minute comments, questions, or concerns, please say them now or approach silence until the next stream, which is gonna be next week. Let me see. What is it gonna be?
And then all of a
It's gonna
sudden
be a
after
31st.
saying
It's
that-
gonna be the last gaming stream of the month. It's gonna go fine, guys. We've measured things out, so Hogwarts Legacy will happen. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
I do love cat game.
I do have to get together a new poll for the month of June, so that's gonna be fun. Any hoozle, let's watch a couple memes before the stream ends.
Do you think wizards have spelling bees? This isn't a setup for a joke. I mean, like, wizard children go up to the podium. Your spell is fire? Practical application? Lighting stuff on fire. Right. Cast lightning. That is incorrect. But it did catch fire. This could work, but definitely not with something like fire. More like, your spell is Hoodlum's Bedazzling Cloak. Practical application? Aggressive stealth? Right. Cast flashbang. That is incorrect, but it did make me unseen.
Oh!
Oh
yeah.
no! I'm
Young
about to
girl.
get hurted.
Guys see that and instantly go, wife.
Is that actually a gun? That's pretty fucking.
Hey
lit,
guys,
bro.
I had a question for you. So my mom told me a long time ago when I said something about turning 30. She's like, "Oh Heather, you'll be an old maid when you turn 30."
Have you
So I was wondering,
before?
for my 30th
Titled
birthday
Techno Break
stream or
Genius
whatever,
Anime.
should I dress like a maid?
Should I pull
So I'm
my
an old
phone?
maid.
Do it for your birthday
I mean, if you
party.
want to, I mean...
Thoughts, questions, opinions, put them in the chat, guys. Anyways,
Or send her an email of your thoughts on the process. Actually,
Mom, I'm
don't,
gonna dress
there's
like a
no
maid.
need.
Honeydrop
apparently
says,
Honeydrop
"Me
is
aging 3 times." Oh my god.
We're all aging. I get it. I know.
Don't remind me.
I'm thinking, I know there's a switch around here. Oh, there it is. I'll read things because it's in Japanese. All right. Oh. Huh?
That is how
Huh?
I felt.
Uh-oh. Help! Stop, damn you! Finally found them. What the hell are you guys? What? Oh, that's the warden! What is he? Out of my way!
I disagree.
What the hell? I have no idea.
Nani?
Aaron Davis says, "No, you know Japanese." No, I can just read subtitles.
True.
I don't mean to laugh at that, but it is kind of funny.
bitch.
Oh. Is this fucking motherfucking? Is that the living room from Lilo and Stitch?
Perfect
Because it
pause,
feels
dude.
like a living room from Lilo and
It might be.
Stitch.
It
My
is,
God.
it is, but I just like that perfect pause. Heather, you paused it perfectly.
Two incredible
This
worlds
one.
collide in the sensual album, featuring the music of John Legend with the words taken from the genuine TV performances of Mr. Gordon Ramsay.
Yes, they have got the hard drive goal reached.
I'll get you more pumpkin and I'll ram it right up your fucking arse. Would you like it whole or would you like it diced?
Well,
with such hits as
There's more olive oil on this. There's more olive oil on this than Popeye's dick.
and the classic
5 minutes.
How the fuck did you burn ice cream?
Did you try to? I don't know why, but for some reason, the shoving things up your arse thing reminded me of like, it's actually kind of morbid when you think about it. Not morbid. I forget what word would fit this perfectly, but I used to watch body cam footage from cops. I don't know, just to get a thrill in my life. But I watched like a compilation of like cops like doing bad shit on body cam footage. And one of them was like, it was a delinquent. It was a kid who was talking back to them, resisting arrest. It was not like a kid, but like at least 17 to 16-year-old teenager. And she had run away from home or something like that. And the thing is, she was resisting arrest or something, and they tasered her, or they threatened to taser her, and they said, "I'm gonna have to taser you if you're resisting arrest," and she said, "Taser me in the vagina, then maybe it'll feel good." And I was just like, damn, kind of some good balls on her, but whatever. That's kind of funny to say, like, just straight to the face of a cop, like, "Taser me in my vagina, maybe it'll feel good." That's something else. That's hardcore.
Wait, what did I hear?
Anyways, 4 minutes left in the stream. 4 minutes left in the stream. Any last comment, questions, or concerns, please say them now or hold your sounds until the next stream.
We're doing 5 minutes now?
4 minutes.
US wanted to invade the fucking plate.
and who can forget?
You put so much ginger in this. It's a Weasley.
And one very special guest.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
'Cause you didn't fucking cook it.
The new album.
I love that. That's
Right.
beautiful.
That last one ends up in a bunch of meme cops.
Gotta love
Christ.
it. Gordon Ramsay and his Ramsay. He's Gordoning his Ramsay.
That's amazing.
In English, we say, let's go to the party. In Spanish, we say, vamos a la fiesta. Can you say vamos a la fiesta?
Get off my block, kid.
Time to get the map.
I'm the map. Dora, according to my location, we own this block.
You heard the map, right? Or do you want to see what else is in my backpack? Fantastico! Let's go to the party. Vámonos, amigos, one and all.
That's hilarious.
Blocked and
That guy's a
reported.
classic.
Blocked and
I do gotta say, I love it when they make Dora the Explorer like ghetto as fuck. Like, I love Stormy G, and she's like, "Hello, soy Dora." And she's like a porn version of fucking Dora
Can
the
you
Explorer.
say hola?
Dora needs to get some Plan B. Oh god.
We want answers. Why did you resist a police officer?
Why
are you 1 minute.
I blew up Malaysia.
Wait, what the
Like,
fuck?
don't you do it? Don't you wear those skinny jeans? And I didn't listen to
1
her. And then
minute.
I sat down in the hallway and I tore my.
Backpack, please. Empty it.
I can't stop looking at. Oh, is that a number 2 pencil?
And what is this?
It's a froglodyte, sir.
Is it sentient?
Yep.
Can it learn?
No.
Oh, so it's just like Froggy.
Froggy.
I want to go home.
You can't be smuggling students in my academy. They all have to pay.
No, he's not a student. His head is empty. It's empty. I promise. Look at him. He's like a breathing accessory. He can't learn. Look at how squishy his head is.
Did she say breeding accessory, man?
That's what I heard too, right?
I mean, that's
Breathing! Breathing!
Whoa, hey.
When the fuck did your boobs get bigger?
Bitch, just because you're small, my boobs have always been this size. What do you mean?
Fun fact, that model has panties that look like the Canadian flag. There are multiple clips because she doesn't know how to manage the camera position.
Oh, it's baby mode. I'm not in the middle of the story. Damn it. Hold on.
Is that a fucking moth? What the fuck?
Yeah, it's a moth OC.
That's a cock.
This is one of Juniper's old models.
You guys will love it, okay? There's a lot of new people here. I make all of my models, and for that reason, I have a lot of flexibility.
Baby moth.
Yeah.
Yo, so listen, chat.
How long is it?
Listen, so one day I'm having a conversation with my boss, and we're just sort of like, we're just talking. She's like very casual. She's just like a sweet, she's like a woman, maybe in her mid-30s or so.
Oh yeah, she's a paralegal.
Child. Okay.
Oh, is she the one that had like the poodle moth OC?
Was there one more? Oh shit.
Who is it?
Child abuse.
Hey,
Knock,
Raven.
knock.
Yo.
Animals.
Hey, Raven, what's up?
I was watching the stream while playing with my friends.
Fuck.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay,
Yeah, no need to readjust this one.
Listen, chat.
Just a little bit.
I've been trying, chat. I've been trying. Oh, thank you. Okay.
Alright, let's see what this is.
All right, everybody, it's the end of the stream. Thank you so much
You
for
did it.
joining us. We've been extended by an hour, so I'm glad for anyone who stuck with us or joined in and decided to stay. I'm very
appreciate
happy with that. Let me just check the chat a little bit. Aaron Davis said a lot. I'm going to be traveling to Massachusetts. I'll be there in this. Excuse me.
You know Japanese? No, Heather lives in Florida.
Fuck.
Yeah, Aaron Davis says, wondering if a woman got tasered there, it probably would not be pleasant.
Certainly not.
Aaron Davis says, a friend of mine in another server just told me that the server she and I are in needs a curmudgeon, and I read that word wrong. Lol. What did you think it said? Rusty Harrison says, alright, hope you all have a great night. This was fun. Anyways, yeah, thank you all for joining us tonight. It's been a great ride. I'll make sure to take out all the old memes out of this list and put in any new ones you guys send. I know I got a big email that had a whole bunch of links in it, and it was just a little overwhelming to see that, so I was just like, I'll touch that later, because we had so many, I had 72 videos in the list already when I saw that, and I was just like, okay, that's good. But thank you everyone who submitted memes for this stream. Thank you everybody who stayed by. It's been a real great ride. So let me take a moment and thank all my glorious patrons who helped make all of this possible, starting with Rusty Helm 93, Joshi64, Agonist Gorilla, the Raptors Talon who made us extend an hour with his tip, Gojillion 91, Aaron Davis, Jason, DJ Skywalker, Emerald Spencer, who's that guy right there.
Yep.
If you'd like to become one of them, join the link in the description below to become one of my patrons today. You get so much cool stuff for joining that, and thank you again. So, but without further ado, let's say goodnight in the alphabetical orders, shall we? Burning Donut, you say goodnight first.
Remember to be the American the Japanese think you are.
Hell yeah.
And it's Coon.
Thank you for having me. I'm gonna go cause problems now.
Good. Emerald Spencer?
Have a good night, everybody.
Raven, say goodnight.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah, he was here for like a minute, but it was great.
That's why I was hesitant.
I think
I
it's
love
weird
I
that
love
this
the
was
part
in
where
one of
he
the
said
longest
goodnight.
streams and you're not passed out. You
Oh, yeah,
always
that's
pass
true.
out.
That is
Always.
Yeah,
Yes, you
that's
do.
that's a
Always.
feat,
It's not
Seer. That's a
always.
feat.
I would
That's
say
that's
about
a feat.
half the time. Half the time.
I record all these streams. I have proof.
Fuck
Well,
you.
you gotta compromise with me. You're supposed to go down from that percentage.
No, fuck you.
I have the streams recorded, Heather. I know.
Suck my dick.
Well,
Yep,
anyways, thank
got
you all for being a part of this. This has been a wonderful night, but we have a big day, technically, today. And I'll see you all in the next stream. See you next week. Bye-bye.
You know, we should finish this meme off before you go, so that you don't accidentally mark it off as watched.
Okay, let's watch this meme. There's one meme before we go.
Let's see what this
Oh,
is.
bonus few minutes.
This I don't know, but this is so cool. Wait, this might be the only.
Just make sure you pause it before it goes to the next one.
Okay, get it, fill in.
Oh no, not this. I've seen this meme so many times.
I saw it in weird context.
Anyway, snackers. So this was a
Trust me,
really
I've seen
great
worse.
piece of
One of my
art.
exes kept
Oh, yeah.
posting these to me.
Thank you so much for the entry. I really love the animated piece on it. I really enjoyed the 706 the what? 706 likes.
Ah, shit, hold on. Shit.
You know what? This one's distinctive enough. I'll remind you not to take it off.
Okay, wonderful. So thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful